Probably a stupid idea, but fuck it.
I don't think so.
You don't think it's you think it's a good idea?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah?
You know, I mean, people in this podcast age, everybody's like, oh, I got to start a podcast. You have a fucking channel with your name on it on Sirius XM.
I got the biggest podcast going right here. Look at this equipment.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Nobody's got a setup like this on a podcast. Are you
fucking
kidding me?
huge. You want to listen to more of Riding the Storm Out?
Who's that?
Who's that? What are you talking about?
Even I know who that is.
This is Ario Speedwagon, man. We're riding the storm out here in Manhattan.
Child of the 80s.
So always got to take shots at that, Roland.
What the fuck, man? We're here to do a service for the people.
Exactly. It's a special, Roland. It's a celebration.
And you're already taking shots at me.
It's a long walk.
I guess we can't fade down the music because Sal is running somewhere else.
Sal had to run. Poor Sal. This is his 10th hour of live board hopping. Yeah, I think he's run back to try to record this because he said to me in my earphones, Sam, we got to make sure that this is recorded forever. We have to make sure we have a copy of this history in the making.
No, I don't think it's going to be a...
You think I'm overhyping it a little bit?
I don't think there's going to be much going on here. I mean, I'll be completely honest with the people. I was bored shitless at home.
Yeah, me...
So bored. I left the show at, what? We went a little late today, 10:15 in the morning.
10:15.
And I drove home with Kenny, but we really couldn't get home the proper way because Manhattan has decided to shut down something like 7 blocks around that crane that's dangling.
Yeah.
In Midtown on 57th Street. For the people that have been with us for a long, long time, it's 2 doors down from where we used to broadcast at XM. So if you hung out with us outside that studio... before the show, during the show, after the show, for the walkover, that area. That whole area is shut down for 7 blocks, a 7-block radius. Because they're thinking if this thing falls, it could go as far as 7 blocks. I guess they're being extra cautious, right?
I guess so, because it's a full-size crane. It's heavy.
Right.
There's no way that the wind, especially with the winds, as much as they've died down.
Yeah.
Like, it's falling straight down if it falls.
Yeah, but they're thinking maybe the whole crane that's attached to the side of the building could maybe unattach and kind of topple, I guess. And if it's 1,000 feet in the air, how much is that? That's I don't know. That would go 2 blocks maybe.
They could kill a lot of people.
It's hard to figure that out. If it's 1,000 feet up in the air, and then you take that 1,000 feet and you lay it down on the streets of New York, how many blocks is that? Would you say?
1,000 feet?
Yeah, that's the first math problem of the afternoon drive show.
Yeah.
This is the first afternoon drive show I've done in could be 10 years.
Is it? Well, 2000.
I don't think I've even appeared on a radio show in afternoon drive in 10 years.
Yeah, it would be 10 years because 2002 was when you guys.
This is a special day.
Somebody get the beers.
I'll drink a beer. Go get me a fucking Blue Moon.
Don't you still have beers in your office?
They're warm.
What kind of beer you got?
It's not good.
It's the Tom Green beer from last week.
What was the Tom? Oh, the St. Pauli girl?
I think so.
Oh, God.
It's warm.
You think there's a beer store nearby? I need a Blue Moon and a fresh orange.
No, it could be really nice.
And now I'm sure I'll check my Twitter. Shut up!
Why?
Leave me alone!
Is that a feminine way to drink beer?
Well, if it's not their beer, they're going to fucking say something.
I understand.
So anyway, yeah, so we, it took us forever to get home because of this crane situation that's in Manhattan.
But it's also like they block off the 7-block radius.
Right.
But then there's an extra block of people who are just crowded around the barrier trying to get photos of this crane that's not going to fall.
Well, they want to be the 1 millionth person to tweet or Facebook the photo of the crane.
And there's the news people have set up cameras running 24/7 so that they have on video if that crane falls and dismantles anything.
I saw CNN. They had a video of the thing toppling over. And, God, I was this close to cheating and just filming my fucking TV and saying, I have a pal that fucking filmed this.
Got it.
I should have. Well, what the hell? I mean, Roland's stealing pictures and filtering the shit out of them and making believe he's the Instagram king. You know what I just noticed? I've been doing this for 5 minutes.
What?
It was the biggest mistake to do morning drive radio. I am so fucking wide awake right now.
It's so much better.
What the hell was I thinking?
No.
Plus, like, you wake up in the morning and nothing's happened. Like, you haven't experienced anything. So you have to kind of try to think of, well, what was going on in my head yesterday?
Nah, you go with everything that happened the night before. I understand it from that point of view. But I'm wide the fuck awake right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went home, took a little nap. What did I eat? Had some steak, and then I woke up, and I'm bored. So I'm calling these guys because I want to do a little more storm trooping around Manhattan. But I quickly discovered that nothing really happened to Manhattan.
No,
the news isn't telling you this because they need to keep you watching. Manhattan is fucking fine. The subways, got flooded out a little bit, but they'll definitely get them back up and running within a couple days, minimum.
Yeah, the subways, the trains got a little fucked up. Like,
right.
The trains is going to take a while to fix them, a few days. But
not many days, man. I'm telling you, maybe the rest of the week. Maybe they might just go, you know what? Hopefully you have a cool boss, take the rest of the week off, and we'll be up and running Monday for everybody. But I'm telling you, Manhattan is fine. All the water receded. The Upper West Side, there's a couple trees down. That's about it. Everything like from Times Square up is business as usual. Well, downtown, is the electricity still out?
I think
the power's still out.
I believe it's still out. Yeah.
From what? 39th Street down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why now, like on the news, the only stuff that they're showing is in Jersey and Long Island.
Well, that's when I went home and I woke up from my nap and I, like everyone else, I threw on all the coverage, and I was thinking to myself, fuck, when we did the show this morning, we didn't know shit.
Right.
Because they weren't able to get out to the suburbs. They weren't able to really see what the hell was going on down the Jersey Shore. And that's when I started thinking, you know what? Why don't we go back in and do another show? Yeah, because there's brand new information and things we can play off.
It's different now.
But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so then I'm checking Roland's Instagram as I'm sitting there so fucking bored at home. And I'm like, wow, Roland, how the fuck did you get down in the subways to see the flooding where the water is up above the platform? So that's got to be, platform's up to you? It's probably like 6 feet of water, I would say. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm writing them like, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of the day. I want to go to those places no one's allowed to go. We used to have connections. And all of a sudden he goes, I fucking stole it from where?
Google Images.
he stole it from Google Image, and then he goes, and then I filtered the shit out of it. Because it looks like Roland's style.
Because I just showed Jess showed me the photo, and I talked about it on the after show.
Right.
Roland was in the studio.
Yeah.
And so 15 minutes later, the same picture, Roland just looked it up on his phone.
Right.
And then, like you said, filtered it and threw it on Instagram like it was an experience of his.
Amazing.
But it's the same thing like he does with Springsteen. Mm-hmm. Half of the Springsteen photos that Roland Instagrams, they're not from concerts that he was at. He just Google images Bruce Springsteen and then throws it on Instagram for some reason.
I can't talk.
What do you do?
I might have stole one of Roland's Bruce photos and said it was mine.
Yeah.
Because I left the concert early.
Oh, I remember that.
And then I left the Springsteen concert early, and Roland stayed behind. I had to do the show. And I don't know, like 10 minutes after I left, they pretty much passed Bruce Springsteen right over the section that Roland and I were in. So Roland got a picture of it, and I go, hey, man, give me that. Give me that. I'm going to look like a fucking rock star.
Well, I mean...
So he fucking gave it me, and I Instagrammed that like it was my own. I'm guilty.
That is a fraud of...
I'm guilty.
Displaying an experience that you did not have.
What are you going to do?
But it's a little better... Because you were at least at the show, it's a little better than just sitting in your office, Google imaging Bruce Springsteen, and then throwing it on Instagram.
True.
I'm just thinking of what he looks like.
True. Yeah. So then the next stage, I got up. I'm like looking out my window. I'm looking at the coverage. I'm thinking, man, I can't jump in my car and check out some crazy shit because nothing really happened to Manhattan, except for the basic stuff we all saw last night. And I'm sure there's quite the cleanup going on downtown, but for the most part, Manhattan, I'm talking about, nothing to even look at.
The real adventure was yesterday when it was the potential of disaster.
That's why you should have been stormtrooping with me and Jim Norton and Roland.
I didn't want to, though.
But we did about 3 hours on that this morning.
Yeah, we did.
Because Jimmy was tuckered out from the storm. So
and other things.
So then I'm playing with my son, and I don't know how it happened, but you and your lovely bride showed up at my place. Because I didn't invite you.
Well, no, I follow. I don't lead. And Jess said, oh, you want to go see the babies? I guess she spoke to your wife.
Oh, okay.
And then we went over to hang out. We didn't go to hang out with you, so it doesn't matter. We went to hang out with your kids.
Right. Why don't you explain what you saw when you came into my place today?
Well, so you opened the door,
right?
And you said, "Hey guys, come on in. I'm playing with Hudson."
But it was one of those I opened without looking at you, like, "Hey, make yourself at home."
Right.
I gotta get back to playing with my kid.
So you're over there, I go, "Oh, let's go see what they're playing."
Right.
And I look, and Ope is there with his kid in the little play area, but he's just kind of lying down, not doing much.
Right.
And I was like, all right, so we got some sandwiches, and I just went to the table and started eating. And then I looked over, and Ope had gone from not doing much to doing absolutely nothing, and his kid had decided to play a game where he just sits on Opie while he lies there. He just jumps up and down, and you don't really have to do anything.
Yeah, you don't have kids yet, Sam.
No.
And then I tried to give you a lesson. You didn't want to hear it. It's too bad because I could really help you out.
I don't have kids, though. What do I
eventually you're going to be there, and then you're going to want to remember these lessons. My brother told me this a while ago. He goes, when you're completely exhausted and you got to, like, entertain your kids, he goes, invent games where you just lay there, and they play on your body and around you. And they think you're actually playing with them, but you're getting a little maybe not the best, but you're getting a little snooze in, and they think they're playing with daddy.
So you just get to lie down on the floor. That was the game for you.
Yeah, today was I was lying down on the floor, and he was playing with his guys. He calls them his guys, and he was riding his cars and trucks all over my body.
But
and then every once in a while I look up and make believe I'm like some kind of truck monster. I grab one of his trucks. Rawr!
So as a parent, you just learn to just tune everything out?
No, no.
I mean, when I say tune everything out, I mean like him rolling his cars on top of you.
An adult, after he works, not that I work hard for a living, but I'm just talking in general. When an adult works a hard day's work and goes home, he might have a good 2 hours left in him. A kid has, by the time you get home, at least 7 or 8 more hours in him.
I don't know where...
So that's where you have to go, all right, I can do the 2 hours, but after that he's going to want another few hours easily.
Right.
So that's where you start inventing things to make the time go by. My brother plays a game where he's a hibernating bear, and he got away with it for years.
What do the kids do?
Well, he'll go, we're going to play hibernating bear, and the kids would get very, very excited, and then he pulls a blanket over them on the couch. And he has said over the years that he actually will sleep for an hour, and the kids have no idea. They think they're playing with a hibernating bear.
But what's the...
Fuck, I wish we had phones, because now they would call.
And talk about their little
scams. This is my frustration.
We just set up a great phone bit.
Yeah, I know the guys that I do the radio show don't believe in fucking phones. I believe in phones.
Yeah.
I believe in them. I like talking to the people. See, you throw something out there like that, and now people will call and go, well, this is the dumb game I play with my kids to pass the time.
I don't understand what the kids do, though, while your brother's a hibernating bear.
What do you mean? I don't know either. I guess they kind of make believe they're hunting and stuff, and, they're, like, poking at the bear, but they don't want to wake them up, but they're curious of the bear.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so when you're playing these games,
yeah,
do you now, because, like, for me, if I was resting and some little kid kept rolling cars across me or poking at me, like, I wouldn't be resting anymore. Do you just be like...
Oh, my God. See, you have no concept of being a father.
This is what I have to find out.
It's not about you. But you try to make it about you a little bit.
Okay.
By tricking them into thinking they're actually playing with you. You're not going to get a very good rest in, but at least you're resting a little bit.
So you get what you can.
You get what you can, yes.
Right. It's like I can get this little bit of rest in here if I just sneak it in. Because that sounds like the same premise of, all right, kids, time to play hide and seek, and then you just don't look for a while.
Yeah.
You just go and you take a look at what's going on on TV.
I've done that, too. I've done that. I'm glad you brought that up. We'll play hide and seek. He's into hide and seek now. But when I go, yelling my son's name, like, where are you? He'll tell me. I'm like, oh, you dumb. How dumb are you at 2.5? Can't you just keep quiet?
In the closet.
Yeah, and I'm like, I want it to be fun for me for a second.
It was rhetorical.
And then I make.
You know what rhetorical means yet?
And then I will walk by where he is, make him believe I didn't hear him, and then he'll, of course, go, oh, I'm right here. I'm like, you don't understand the concept yet.
No.
But then when it's my turn to hide, I hide good. And then he'll call out Daddy, and I'll give him a little something like a rrr, and he'll run all around the apartment trying to find me. But I'm hiding good because I want to get a few Z's in, and then I'll go back to my wife about 3 or 4 times. I can't find him, and then finally I realize, okay, I got to fucking expose myself.
So where do you hide that you could rest like that?
He doesn't understand the concept of hiding in a bathtub.
So you lie down in the bathtub?
He doesn't understand that someone can actually be hiding in a bathtub. Because to him, that's where he takes baths.
Right. So
like, I mean, he's not he doesn't understand that things can be used for more than one thing yet.
It's just an absurd premise that anybody would be in that bath because nobody's taking a bath.
Yeah, to his little mind, it's like, wait, I only go in the bathtub when it's time for a bath.
Plus, I already yelled towards the bathroom, "Are you in here?"
Yeah.
And nobody responded, so he can't be in there.
Right, exactly. And then he gets really frustrated, and then I realized I gotta whatever. So I was doing that today because I was tired. Because I only had 4 hours sleep before this morning's show, and then you guys were over, and then we.
But you were almost braggartly about it. You were like, "Hey Sam, this is a lesson for you," and your kid is just jumping on your back, and you're motionless.
Yeah. Oh, and then you saw him doing the up and down jumping on me?
Well, yeah, he does this. He was doing this jumping thing where first he jumps on the top of your back, and he just goes up from your head to your toes, just jumping up and landing and jumping up and
really
landing.
hard though,
as hard as he can.
It kind of hurts, but all of a sudden I heard my vertebrae breaking. Or cracking, excuse me.
Like cracking. In a good way?
Yeah, my back feels great right now.
Just everything popping back into place?
So I took a note. I'm going to have him do that every day.
Yeah.
Because I used to go to a chiropractor. That was nonsense. I think my kid helped my back more than a dumb chiropractor did.
So then what do you have to do? Do you have to think of a name for the game so that way the kid now...
No, he doesn't get that yet.
He doesn't understand it at all?
No, man.
So how do you get him to do it again? What if he forgets? Do you
he jumps up and down on me all the time.
He just... So I couldn't believe, the energy that your kid has. It made it so easy for you guys to babysit him.
Yeah.
Because he just, for 20 minutes was running around in a circle in and out of your kitchen going, ah, 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 and you and your wife are just sitting there having a conversation with each other.
Yeah.
He'll do that for a while.
Well, when you get a second one, guess what? You don't watch the first one as closely, and you hope for the best.
You figure he's 2.5, he's grown.
Yeah. So then I was trying to get the crew together for some stormtrooping, so then I text Ro-Ro, who was wandering around the Upper West Side just taking Instagram pictures.
Yeah, otherwise the leaves around.
And my son calls you Ro-Ro, and usually he's scared shitless of you, but it looked like he warmed up to you today, finally.
Yeah.
After all these times hanging out.
Yeah, usually he runs away.
So then we started talking. I'm like, man, why don't we just go in and do, some radio?
Yeah.
I'm bored. My gym's not open. I can't go to the park with my bike. I can't fucking go down the Hudson River and ride up and down that. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's go walk, check out this shit, and we'll do a little radio.
There's a bodega open with beers. I can get. It's down the street.
You gonna go?
I can go.
They're not gonna give me a problem if I have a fucking beer, are they?
No. This
is. Give me the Blue Moon.
I think Shade 45 they drink.
Give me the Blue Moon regular, but it has to be a navel orange.
An orange with it?
Yeah, an orange with it.
With a little nipple on top.
There it is. That's the Twitter asshole you were looking for.
Not a big drinker, but I'll have a beer. What the hell?
I mean, it's a celebration, and that's when I told you, listen.
Oh, wait, before you go. So we leave my apartment to start walking here, and we're checking out the storm damage. And like I said, Manhattan, not as bad as Long Island, Westchester, Connecticut, Jersey Shore. They got fucking walloped.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we saw a tree down, and then another tree standing next to the tree down with a cane in the tree.
Yeah.
And I was the one that pointed out, because Roland is blind. And
you are?
And then you
can't see?
I can see.
I didn't know that. Roland can't see?
You're kidding, right?
No, I had no idea.
Didn't we did the eye test when you weren't here? Why do you think the eye test is up?
I had no idea. You must have done it when I wasn't here.
Roland, go back there.
I've never seen this before.
Go back there and tell him what line to read.
Let's go with let's make it easy. We'll go the third line down.
Third line, so
we'll
blow
big.
We'll blow off the first two lines, which are really nice and big.
Yeah, the third line down from left to right, obviously.
All right.
PTEO.
Okay, and the line
Very
below
good.
that.
Oh, no, he's never going to get the next one.
No? Okay, he got that one. Now, still under that is still very easy to read.
Really?
For me, it is from here. And
I think he did a worse job last time.
Okay, I can.
I was outside the studio.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Are you cheating? You're a little too close? All right, fuck it. Go get my Blue Moon. But my point is, You Instagrammed the picture that I wanted to Instagram because you're way quicker than me.
I told you Instagram brace.
So Instagram. Did you just say Instagram breaks?
Instagram race.
Like okay, I heard Instagram breaks.
Yeah, I heard that too, and I usually am pretty good reading it.
You guys are drunk.
But do you realize you spelled Cain wrong?
I did.
You spelled it C-A-I-N and wrote Cain in a tree.
Yeah, people don't know how to spell anymore.
But my point is...
It's cool.
People don't know how to spell anymore. If you spelled it wrong, you're one of the people.
Yeah, I know.
All right. We don't need you right now.
All right.
So get the beer.
Sam, you having a beer with me?
No.
Why not?
I don't drink.
Wow, there's a house just floating. Where's that?
Let me show you where it was this morning. All the way down, it was... right here.
The house floated away?
Yeah, the whole house floated away.
I want to interview Bill, right? Bill,
the rest of the houses look fine.
You lived here how many years?
Since 1982, so 30 years.
You literally watched this morning, correct? When that house went for a ride?
Well, I saw as it was going in the water.
What ran through your mind?
What the fuck?
Is the house floating away?
Property, you really got it.
Wow. I don't know where that was, but there was a whole bunch of houses, and it just floated away in, like, whether it's the canal that rose or, I don't know, a river from the storm that was formed. The whole fucking house just floated away.
Can you imagine watching your house float away?
Hell fucking no. So then we just, we walked from my apartment on the Upper West Side back to Sirius XM, and I gotta tell you, man, This Manhattan Island is bored. There are so many people out there with nothing to do.
Yeah.
And some of the restaurants are opening up, and they're just getting slammed with long lines outside the restaurants because people want to do something. They're just wandering around like trying to check out the scene, and there's nothing really to check out. The only thing to check out is that dangling crane. That's it.
Yeah, any business that's not open right now is insane. I mean, it's because on the news they show the pile of boats out in Jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it sounds like the storm is still, wreaking havoc, but it's not. In Midtown Manhattan, it's not even slightly.
Where was the pile of boats?
It was somewhere in Jersey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So we walked all the way here, and all it was just people everywhere just wandering around, just hoping that something was open because they're just bored. They're just bored.
Now it's like Walking Dead. People said before it was like Walking Dead. Now it's like Walking Dead because everybody's zombies.
Yeah, they're just wandering.
Yeah.
And just trying to, I don't know. I think the bars are probably doing pretty well, right?
Yeah, I mean, but it's still impossible to get here because of the subways.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody in their boroughs are either stuck or they can't get home or whatever. So unless you live in the city, you still can't really come here and open up.
Bring everything.
You see this one?
As Sandy came ashore last night in Atlantic.
Damn, what was that one? That was, all right, I got to start looking at the TV. Some of this coverage. It's unbelievable.
It's a situation. That's why it's in the Situation Room with Will Flitzer.
I had a feeling when we were broadcasting this morning that it had to be really, really bad on Long Island because that's where I was, born and raised. And I just know from all those years living out there that even the smaller storms just wreak all sorts of havoc. My sister wrote and said there's trees down all over her neighborhood. She's in, like, the Huntington area. My brother, who owns F.H. Riley's, trees down, all over his property and power lines all over the place.
How much of Long Island did they say was without power?
I heard earlier 90%.
That's ridiculous. 90%.
I'm sure that number is not as bad now, but I'm sure it's still well over 50%.
I don't know. They were saying that.
That's unless I saw it wrong. 90% of Long Island doesn't have power.
Well, Long Island is one of the parts where it's flooded out too, so that's not that hard to believe.
Right.
And they were saying that for a lot of these places, like it's days to get power back.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like we lost power in Westchester, where like in the building that I live. I haven't been there because I've been in the hotel, but we lost power in that building last night, and I mean it's still gone.
Yeah. So you're better off in the hotel that you were bitching about.
Oh yeah, I guess.
My phone is fucked, but I'll be in a cell zone soon. So I'm trying to do like a show here without phone, so I'm calling all my pals. I called Joe DeRosa because if you remember on Friday, he was very scared to go through this storm alone, so I wanted to get an update on him.
Yeah, do we know if he went through it alone?
I don't know. That's why I want to get the update. And then Iraq wrote me. He said...
Rescue King.
I kind of feel bad that we wrote him hard this morning.
It wasn't it wasn't the worst thing we've ever done to him.
By the way, we're going to rerun this morning show, right, after this?
Yes.
Around 7:38, whenever that fucking goes
8
back
p.m.
on.
is when the replay starts over again.
I'm not going all the way to 8 o'clock.
Well, you don't have to.
Oh, all right, good. Iraq, let's see. Oh, yeah, I told you the whole I'm not coming in the rest of the week. My brother's family is trapped on the second floor of their house. As soon as I can, I'm heading out there to help them. Remember that? We talked about that all morning.
Yes, and it's not funny that terrible things happen to his family.
Right.
But it's hilarious that he has to text you on a Monday night and say, that's it for me for the rest of the week.
I'm done.
I have to get into hero mode.
I'm done. I can't take any more of this shit.
I'm needed elsewhere, Opie.
Right. But I guess his brother and sister live in that area of Queens that was pretty much just devastated. The area where the 50 homes burned to the ground, and then people flooded out and having to be rescued from their second story or from the roof even.
He said his brother got flooded out, and his sister, her house, she wasn't there luckily, but her house was in the area where all those fires were.
Well, he sent me a picture. He goes, this is right next to my sister's house, still trying to find the status of hers. And what he sent me is a picture of just, it looks like a lumber yard.
Wow.
There's no house there anymore. And that was right next to his sister. But why wouldn't he know the status of her house if he's showing me the picture of that house that used to be there next door?
Just go to the address.
Iraq is so hard to fucking follow. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yes.
He sends me a picture. He says, right next to my sister's house. That's the picture he sent me. And then writes, still trying to find out the status of hers.
Because every time you talk to him, it's like you need questions to follow up.
But if he just turned around, like he took this picture, now turn around and find out the status of your sister's house. This is her neighbor.
Just look.
Right.
Don't say, we're still trying to find out. So what, are you going to text me again when you turn around?
Exactly. And then, of course, I was real nice, but I'm not going to read my nice text.
What did you write?
Just really sweet shit.
People want to know.
Just really nice Greg Hughes type shit.
Why did you...
And then he writes, sister and kid are still at Friends. Oh, this is the update.
Oh.
Let me see how long. All right, the update wasn't too much longer. Sister and kid are still at Friends. Brother lost everything from the flood.
Oh, I thought he was able to bring some of the stuff upstairs.
They left by boat as fire was several blocks away, waiting to see if fire hit them too. Wow.
Maybe it was his house that was floating away.
That's ugly. And then I said some really, really deep, fucking nice...
When did you start...
Heartfelt things here.
When did you start being nice off the air like that?
I was always nice.
Then when did you start being mean on the air?
Well, I was doing like regular like who gives a fuck radio for a while, and then I just started realizing that this business is full of shit.
Right.
And it was definitely at BAB before I met Ant.
So you started getting mean because you were...
When I was working for Weaves in Rochester very early on, and CMF in general, I was just typical radio, fucking music jock, but I would try to be a little, you know...
A little edgy?
A little edgy, a little sarcastic, try to be funny, all that. In between the records, though, really quick. Then Buffalo I had my own show, and that was, I played it pretty safe. And then when I moved to BAB to do nights, that's when I said, fuck it.
Now, were you getting mean on the air because you were bitter about the business, or was it something...
Whoa, what the hell's going on here?
I got to know. I have to find out. When else am I going to find out? The listeners want to know.
You've become Charlie Rose all of a sudden.
I have questions.
What the fuck is your questions?
I'm a curious person.
All right, what's your question?
I want to know.
Yeah.
So you start getting mean, because this has always perplexed me, this whole, like, Greg Hughes off the air, this nice guy, Opie on the air, this dick. So I got to know.
How about...
And that's no
How about some of the niceness is on the air? You forget?
I guess, but those are few and far between. So, when you started being mean on the air specifically, was that because you were bitter about the business, or was that because you said, well, in this climate, to be successful, I'm going to have to start being mean to people?
Bitter about the business, being bored, and certainly I was always like just edgy, but didn't have an outlet for it when I was growing up.
So did that meanness originly translate into
It's more than just meanness. It's edgy. It was shocking before no one was... Before you couldn't shock anyone anymore.
But there's a cruelty to it that made you... Yeah, there always was. I mean, you getting people to cry and humiliating people.
Well, I'm just playing a role.
That was a benchmark of yours for a long time.
To me, this is one big fucking movie, and I'm playing I was going to say the starring role.
and I'm the star, Mr. DeMille.
And I'm one of the big one of the big actors in this movie that unfolds in front of me.
So then when did you
start? As soon
as
these mics are off, I don't feel bad about anything because I was doing it sort of for the show.
Sort of?
Yeah, I guess.
See, you know what I think?
What?
Can I tell you what I think?
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is because I've had some experience over the past couple of years behind a microphone.
Yeah.
I understand the psychology that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that you are your most truthful when you are on the air. When you are off the air, it's when you are faking and trying to make sure nobody hates you. And you trick people who haven't been behind a microphone into thinking that you're the nice guy, when in actuality, your true feelings are...
Really?
Opie. Greg Hughes is the put-on, okay?
Really?
Let's unravel this right now. And I hate to...
No, man, everyone has a side of their personality that they can't really allow to come out, right?
Yeah.
But with the radio show, you're allowing it to come out. That's all.
I mean, I'm certainly more confident
I think you're a little off
on the air than...
I think you're a little off on that.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty low-key, as you know, off air.
Yeah, but I think there's a part...
I like poking.
Yeah.
I still like poking when I'm not on the air, but no, I think it's just a part of my personality that I'm allowed to show because I do a radio show. There's guys out there and gals out there, they want to be like what we do on the radio show, but they can't.
They can't.
In their lives.
It's not
What the fuck does this have to do with our storm coverage?
This is Opie coverage.
We're riding the storm out, sir.
This is what you didn't understand. When I accepted this is Opie coverage.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Where were we? Oh, Iraq. So Iraq, then I wrote some really nice fucking shit here.
Right, that's where
Heartfelt. Really thought it out.
That's what I want to know what it is, though. What did you write? It's nice.
I wrote, anything I can do.
What? See, this is what I was talking about. You're not like a nice guy. You're very full of yourself.
He wrote, sister and kid are still at friends. Brother lost everything from flood. They left by boat as fire was several blocks away, awaiting to see if the fire hit them too. And then my heartfelt, really thought it out thing was, anything I can do.
See, that's a guy completely out of touch with his emotions whatsoever.
He had 8 lines of text, and I had 1 line.
You're concise. Nobody will ever say you're not concise.
And then he wrote, nothing right now. Got them a rental car, trying to figure out where they're living to try to keep the kids in their schools. That's what he wrote.
And then how did you respond?
I'm still thinking about what to write next.
Just give him another ugh.
That was 3 hours ago, by the way.
Ugh is the least sensitive thing you could write.
He poured his heart out to me with the whole thing, with the kids thing, knowing that, I'm pretty sensitive to kid shit these days.
Of course. But do you know when...
And I haven't written him back yet.
Do you know what the circumstance is when you write ugh?
What?
You know when somebody writes ugh? Because I've written ugh. You know what ugh means?
I didn't have time for you.
Ugh means I'm acknowledging that that's unpleasant for you.
Yeah.
But I have no time to accept that into my life. I'm not empathetic or sympathetic.
Oh. Who's the kid running the board?
Sal tapped out.
Who's this kid?
And this
He's
young man.
left more of my shit than anyone else has around here in years.
This kid is a kid you got to hire instead of Sal.
Who is he?
He has been on Special Delivery starring Sam and Dave.
Yeah.
He's been on the Sam Roberts Show.
Yeah.
He's even worked on Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
And he is the man named Handsome Johnny Tube Steaks.
And what is he doing here now?
Sal obviously tapped out because...
Why did Sal tap out?
Johnny? Why isn't Sal here?
I honestly think he's just running around upstairs, and he just needed a break. I don't know.
Needed a break?
We called...
This is what I was talking about.
Oh, no. Here comes Sal now. Sal, get in here.
I think he just needed a break.
Why'd you give him the gig already?
That was it?
What
happened?
I was board hopping for Ron and Fez.
Right.
So I was working on the replay.
Yeah.
I've been here for 12 hours. I haven't eaten anything. I ate breakfast.
E-Rock always eats a lot when he's running that board.
Because he has someone to go out and get food for him. So I was just having him fill in for a few seconds.
So you're a little hungry right now?
I'm like tripping right now.
You're tripping?
Yeah.
Tripping.
Just like the people that lost their homes, huh?
No, I mean, I'm happy that...
They went back to empty lots because their... house floated away.
But Sal had to board up 2 radio shows today.
No, I'm just a little tired, but I was happy.
Did you just yawn? Are you crazy?
He yawned.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You can't yawn. You got to make believe
Dude,
You're tough.
he didn't even have to do anything.
Look at the pictures on the TV, and you're bitching that you haven't eaten in a while.
No, I'm not bitching. I'm just.
That used to be someone's house right there. Look at it.
Sal didn't even have to do anything when he was board hopping this morning. Delete didn't work. He literally was just sitting there waiting for commercials.
You want to see my uncle's boat? He lost his boat.
No, I don't want to see your uncle's boat.
He lost his boat.
Yeah.
It's got to be tough.
Complete Jersey towns have been washed away, but I'm going to look at Sal's uncle's boat.
Yeah, let's remember what the real tragedy is. It's a rich kid's uncle's boat got destroyed.
Where's your boat? Where's the boat?
It's like on the dock.
I swear to you, Sal, you don't help your case.
Never.
What do you mean?
These listeners, they're always paying attention, and they're always grading.
Somebody
your stock goes up, your stock goes down. Like right now, your stock is not good with the listeners.
I would say all-time low.
I'm looking at pictures where complete neighborhoods have been completely wiped out. He just showed me a picture of his uncle's boat.
That's where my uncle is.
That's up. Let's call it like a railroad top. Well, no, like I'm trying to think. I don't know. Like a piece of wood that's 3 feet. 3 feet wide?
A yardstick.
3 feet wide, like a big barrel-y fucking, like almost like a telephone pole, but thicker.
A cylinder, a cylindrical piece of wood that's 3 feet.
His uncle's boat is, the part of it is up on that.
It's also 3 blocks inland. It's usually in a dock.
Is your uncle going to be able to buy another boat?
No.
Yeah, he will.
I think he will, too.
No, some moron before the show goes, Sal can learn a thing or two from you. That's dedication. We'll be tuning in. I was like, you fucking idiot. I'm there with them. I was there from 5 a.m. with them.
Let's be honest, you didn't want to be.
No,
because when I called this place, I said, hey, I'm thinking of just fucking going in, turning on the shit. I figured after 8 years of satellite radio, maybe we should do something a little different.
Let's get fucking nuts.
And,
when you said,
and you started panicking, I heard there was text messages going on and phone calls. When are you getting here? What's going on?
Listen, you weren't happy with this news.
No, I was fine with it. It's just that with the amount of people who are here right now, it was a fucking ordeal to get this happening. And I'm very happy I was able to execute it.
You remember young Sam, don't you?
Yeah, but then we got Johnny Tubesteaks over there. He's laughing at everything we're doing right now.
Handsome Johnny Tubesteaks he's a guy.
Yeah.
He's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's a guy who
look, he's loving that. He's loving that position, and he's laughing along.
He's having a great time.
He's like, oh my God,
I miss being here. It's been a while.
He's like, my God, this isn't even work.
And by the way,
yeah,
I've ridden this kid. I dragged him into the mud on special delivery. Right. Anytime he wouldn't do something right, he got his face shoved in that dog shit and said, no, Johnny.
Right.
No. And you know what he did?
Yeah.
He learned from it. He didn't bitch about it. He learned from it.
I used to come into all your Sam Roberts shows when I was an intern.
And then what happened when you got hired?
I said, fuck that shit.
You see what I mean, Johnny?
Sam,
you see what I mean, right?
Lack of dedication.
Thank you.
You see this guy? Yeah, oh my God. I just got a tweet from a guy I signed his chest in Chicago.
Did he tattoo it on?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Does that freak you out?
Nah, it's cool.
Good, because I don't want Jack White to be bothered.
It is at PSG_Magnus, Magnus. He just tweeted me a picture of the tattoo of my name on his chest.
Is that how many people do you know with your name tattooed on there?
That would be the 817th.
I hope I get to be as famous as you one day.
817 body tattoos.
I just can't even believe you counted that.
Those are the ones that I know of, so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, Johnny...
And then Sal was, bummed out that he had to, figure out how to turn on this fucking channel so he could do a little radio.
When I was in my first... you can say my first 5 years, but let alone my first year working with the show...
Yeah.
If I had been like, okay, I'm going to board up O&A, and then Ron and Fez were like, I need a board up, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, I get to be with Ron and Fez. If I had found out after that, after working both shows, that you were coming back to do a special show, and I got to board up, I'd be like, oh, my God, this is the greatest day of my life. I'll never eat again, let alone today.
Yeah, no one even gives a shit.
Sal's over here like, oh, I haven't had dinner.
He just makes it hard for himself. All right, so now what? The beer's on the way.
The beer's coming.
Little Blue Moon action.
Orange.
I've been on a Blue Moon kick.
Yeah?
Little Blue Moon.
You don't drink that much, though.
Not really, no. I don't have time to drink. I said this morning the Octomom's going into rehab, and I'm just amazed by that because with 2 kids, I can't even figure out when to have a beer.
Can I tell you the truth about that statement you made about Octomom?
Yeah.
I stole that joke and used it on Hits 1 when I recorded the show today.
You son of a bitch.
I think I said something like... Octomom is going into rehab.
Right.
She's giving birth to 8 kids.
Yeah.
When did she have time to pick up a drug habit?
You son of
It's exactly your joke. It's worded a little differently, but it's exactly your joke.
That's all right.
That's going to air later tonight on Hits 1.
That's right. I make $10,000 more than you.
Yeah, $10,000 more than me a show.
Maybe.
At least. You're a wealthy man. I'm not.
I am?
Oh, yeah.
My God, man.
You got lots of money. You got a beautiful family. Every wealthy in every sense of the word.
So I wrote E-Rock. I said, hey, we want an update.
Speaking of wealthy.
Going back on air, calling you for update. He didn't write me back. Even after all those heartfelt text messages I sent him.
No, you didn't.
All day long.
You actually did not send him one heartfelt text.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, you sent him, he poured his heart out to you, and you basically sent him a text that might as well have said, you're lucky I'm responding, Nagel.
Look, all right. All right, wait. All right, here we go. All right, when he said, okay. Remember earlier, and I said, blah, blah, heartfelt message here. I will now prove they were heartfelt messages.
They weren't.
We go back to the, I'm not coming in the rest of the week. My brother's family is trapped on the second floor of their house. As soon as I can, I'm heading out there to help. Horrible. So I knew. The Opster knew he had to fucking write something.
Good.
That would get to this kid.
Oh, this is last night.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is your original heartfelt text.
Yes.
Great.
That I don't like, some of this shit should be private, but what the hell? You called me out on it. You don't think I write heartfelt shit.
Yeah.
So after he wrote that about the family trapped, his brother's family trapped, I wrote, because he said he's not coming in for the rest of the week, I wrote, no worries.
Yes, what? What do you mean, no worries?
And by
yes,
the way,
worries. The guy.
What does it say? Because I don't want people to think I'm lying.
I'm going to say yours is the blue, and it says no worries.
So then,
you know what I would have responded to that text
by the way,
with?
Joe DeRosa just called you.
Well, my phone's out of battery. So there's nothing I can do right now.
What are you talking about?
My phone's out of battery. I haven't been back to my hotel to charge my phone.
Don't you have an iPhone charger around here?
They don't use these are the new phone with the new one, so I can't charge it.
All right, so then he sent the picture. He goes, right next to my sister's house, still trying to find the status of hers. I wrote, heartfelt, of course.
Yeah.
Yikes, everyone okay.
You didn't care if everybody was okay.
And then the other one, which we read already, ugh, anything I could do.
Do you know what? If you had written no worries to me,
right,
I simply would have responded, yes, worries. My brother's house was just flooded. Yes, worries.
All right, we're calling, I'm going to call Joe DeRosa.
Oh, I can... I'll put it up if you want.
Your call cannot be completed at this time.
Oh, shit.
Wait, he has to call us?
En este momento no se puede realizar su llamada. Favor de intentar más.
What's wrong with my mother? You hear that?
We're doing shows in other languages.
All right, hold on.
Ahora en Telemundo.
Try that. 917.
Yeah, just... Opie, we talked about this earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
You can't say the numbers as Sal writes them.
You got the...
No, just don't say the number.
You have the 7400 part?
Don't say 7400. That's 4 of the 7 remaining digits.
What?
There's literally 3 digits that are left.
Yeah, they got to figure out the 3, and then they got Joe DeRosa's number.
That's a little fun radio game we're doing.
I like it. We got to have games if we're doing this afternoon show today.
That's the contest on the Opie Surprise Show.
All right, well, now what do I do?
Well, we'll just wait for Sal. Actually, Sal's probably going to have somebody else dial up Joe because...
called you.
My phone's out of battery.
I just wrote I called you, but it came out I flaked you.
I don't know what you write to guys usually.
Because my fucking fingers are... I can't work these stupid keyboards.
Try an iPhone.
Look, now it says I cared. I can't write called.
Well, definitely cared is the wrong word.
Let me try again.
You heartless bastard.
I called you. You now call...
No, we're calling him.
Me.
No, we're calling him.
Oh, what happened?
That's why you gave Sal the phone number.
Sal, any luck over there?
I'm trying to call him, but yeah, you should let him know that we're calling from a weird number, not like a normal number.
No. Oh, all right. So what should I write?
Just tell him we're calling from the studio number now.
All right.
That's exactly verbatim what you should write.
I'm gonna go with where.
Look at Johnny Tubesticks in there laughing at my stuff too. He's incredible.
We're calling you now.
Very good.
By the way, Rich Voss is bitching because he's stuck in Florida.
Why is he bitching? He's in Florida.
I know.
Like, what? Look at the television.
Oh, my God. Roland's coming down the hall with a bag. Do you honestly think he's got Blue Moon and the oranges?
I bet he's got a substitute. I don't think he has Blue Moon and oranges.
You don't think?
Nope. I think he's got a substitute, and I don't think it'll be as good. I think he'd be very disappointed.
As soon as my kid wakes up from his nap, I'm out of here.
And then it's just me, guys.
No, then we turn off this place.
All right, well, I thought we were going in one direction.
All right.
You wanted an orange, not slices of orange.
I wanted an orange that I sliced with the rind still on it, not pre-sliced fucking oranges. But the Blue Moon looks nice.
It's a hurricane.
Huh?
Roland says it's a hurricane.
It's a hurricane.
All we have is oranges the people have already sliced.
Hurricane. All right, this is what we're going to
help yourself.
What's up with the Joe DeRosa?
Oh, boy. Roland's drinking.
I'm trying to get through. It says your call cannot be completed. I just keep on trying, though.
So, should we have him call us?
He can't.
He told me. I told him to call you. He called me from the bodega.
Oh, he did? Tell him to call my phone. We'll just throw on my speaker.
Speaker it up.
Because I don't know what else to do today.
I want to know how he got through the storm.
I fucking hate that I can't take phone calls. I really hate it. Do you know my podcast is coming soon?
What?
This is stuff I can't talk about on the regular show because I just don't have time.
Can you please put on the breaking news sweeper?
Is that the ERX podcast?
No, man. I'm doing family stories with my brothers.
That's going to be the podcast?
I think the first one is going down. I don't know when it's going to be up online, but the night before Thanksgiving,
is that him?
We're hanging out at my brother's house in front of the wood-burning stove out back. And we're going to tell family stories, and hopefully it'll be good enough to upload. And that'll be the start of the individual podcast.
So you're going to do it?
Yeah, because
it's going to be family stories.
To start, yeah. Then I'm going to go up to Rochester. How about a fucking bottle opener?
I think that's a great idea.
And then I got it. And then I'm going to do some Vietnam stories with Brother Weeze.
I love the family stories.
Of course.
Because when you come up with some weird shit from your childhood,
yeah,
that son of a bitch is captivating.
Call my brother, tell him to tell a story right now. But he's too busy chainsawing the shit out of his fucking backyard.
You don't want to give away the podcast stuff on the satellite radio stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to keep it special.
Fucking true, man.
You got to keep it nice. You got to keep it crisp.
What the fuck? Who said you're allowed to have a beer?
I don't know.
He just takes advantage. Oh, there's the crane toppling over. CNN.
Mazel tov.
Not the whole thing. I mean the dangling. Thing. Yeah, the original.
By the way,
they're starting to show that like every half hour. It made the news cycle.
Not only is Roland helping himself to a beer, he got himself a different brand. He got himself a Bud Light.
I know.
Oh, I got you Dr. Pepper.
You did?
Yeah.
This is a party.
Yeah, it's a party.
We got DeRosa on the line.
Where is he?
You want me to put him on?
Is he on the regular?
Yes.
Can we do this after the break?
Yeah, DeRosa, please hold on.
Well, can he wait?
Yes.
Or are we going to lose him?
No, he can wait.
All right, because I want to do another...
you keep this open for freshness.
I want to do another Opie Radio game right now. Because we can't play commercials, right?
No, we actually can play commercials.
Oh, so we can't play commercials. That's too bad. It would have been a lot easier if we could just play commercials, but we can't.
Right. There's no... Well, I mean, I think we can.
We can't. So...
Or we could go Bud Light. It's delicious.
So look what I do here. Sam, look what I do here.
Okay, because I think the commercials will be okay.
Look what I do here. We could do commercials? Oh.
I guess not. No, I guess we can't do commercials.
We can't?
Nope.
We can.
No, I don't think we can.
We could do
Could you button your shirt up?
You don't like his wispy chest? His chest hair just grew in, and he's trying to show it off.
Is that what's going on there?
No, it's the hurricane. He's scared.
Deep V-neck.
I'm going to get a cheap plug for my Twitter, OP Radio. It's time for everybody to follow me. I mean, everyone.
And also they should follow Not Sam.
No.
Yes.
No. And here's the deal. Let's do this today. First person...
What's up?
First person to tweet me a song, that's a song we'll play right now. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's some crazy, new school thinking.
Thank you.
That's next generation, interactivity, convergence, synergy, promotional activity. And that's something I'll bring up in our next staff meeting.
Reloading. Nothing.
Roland is on his second beer.
How long?
He's been here for 3 minutes.
How long is the delay?
The delay is about 12 to 17 seconds.
Fucking Roland just tweeted me. What's that? You fucking asshole.
That's not the name of the song.
Moon River came in.
Moon River.
And I'm not gonna. Oh, my God, you fuckers. No, I got to play by the rules.
No.
These are the 3 songs. These were the top. Can we do more than one?
I mean, it's your...
Yeah, we can do more than one.
Look at the wall.
And I swear to you, this is what I know.
It's your name.
It's for the hurricane.
I swear to you, this is how it came in, and I play by the rules when I do my little stupid games. The first song came in by Brad South 86, and he wants Moon River.
Uh-huh.
The next song that came in, believe it or not, and this is the type of music radio show I do want to do, by the way. The next song is Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
I love, dude.
In the history of radio, I don't think Moon River has ever been segged into Thunderstruck. We are going to do that today.
Are you going to do it like a jock?
Hell no.
Why not?
Brings back bad memories.
Fair enough.
So we're going to do Moon River. Who does Moon River? For Brad South 86.
Isn't the old
There's
dude?
a bunch. There's like Andy Williams, Henry Mancini.
Do Andy Williams.
Andy Williams died. We'll do the Moon River from Andy Williams, and then we're going to do AC/DC Thunderstruck. And that should be enough time to come right back live and talk to Joe DeRosa and see how he handled the storm. All right?
Did the dummy hang up? Oh, hang on.
Joe hung up?
We'll get him back.
All right, so let's do some Moon River. I'm just fucking around here today. I hope you're enjoying it. If not, go fuck your mother.
Yeah, really. This is the second show of the day for us.
Gangnam Style.
That's exactly right.
Too late there, beefy whale. Too late. So we do Moon River into AC/DC Thunderstruck. Me and Roland drink our beers, and we'll continue. Oh, yeah. How cool is that, huh? First time in radio history, Moon River into AC/DC Thunderstruck.
And I enjoyed both songs, separately and together.
Right. And that was kind of something I wanted to do for Sirius XM right there. And they said, well, could you follow a playlist? No. I can't follow a fucking playlist. Because I told them I want to play like Frank Sinatra into, I don't know, Alice in Chains, into MGMT, into just all over the fucking place. And they're like, well, sounds kind of cool, but could you follow the playlist of, what's the alt-rock channel?
Probably Alt Nation?
Alt Nation, yeah. They're like, look, you could pick from all the songs they play, and you could put them in whatever order you want. I'm like, no.
The order. That's
what
the fun Opie twist is.
Fucking did that for over 10 years. No.
They're weird here, though. That's why they haven't figured out the difference between satellite radio and regular radio.
Radio hasn't figured that out. That, believe it or not, people like someone could actually like Led Zeppelin and Gangnam Style.
Especially on satellite
radio. And if you throw
radio.
it together in the right way, people would really dig something like that.
Like, that's the whole, and especially on satellite radio, it's the whole reason the platform exists, to do weird shit like that.
Right, to just have one genre after another. It's like, fuck, no, mix all that shit up.
I mean, that's the same, like you coming in here and being like, look, I'm going to randomly do a special show on my channel.
Pretty amazing, too, huh?
It's amazing. It's groundbreaking. Then everybody's like, what are you talking about? We'd have to move the macros.
If this
and
goes
you go,
well.
what are you talking about?
If this goes well and I get a lot of praise, I'm going to do it again.
But you already, in another 8 years?
But you already owe me a...
career?
No, please. Please. You have to carry me out of here.
Oh, that's right. The
Friday, I said, look, I'll do the fucking show without Jimmy and Ant, but if it goes well, you have to carry me out of here.
Can I get
Can I get a
little help from Roland?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who fucking carries me out of here. But I walked my ass out by myself. I was supposed to be carried out of here on Friday.
Yeah, but you did have your chin up.
I did have my chin up. I pulled it off. I did all right.
I don't know what Roland's doing next to me.
Roland has decided that because I'm having a beer, he needs to have 3. And he's also decided that he has to drink the beer through his T-shirt.
Yeah.
Traquan, you've done some partying with this Roland. What's that about?
Yeah, that's a new thing. I've never seen that before.
You haven't seen that one? But you've seen some crazy shit from Roland, right?
Oh, yeah. He's public urination, just harassing everybody in public, screaming at everyone.
You know what he told me yesterday when we went down to Battery Park with all the other storm chasers? And we were like really like testing the limits of a human body. Roland, I go, Roland, come on, man, let's do the viral video. You get down to your underpants and run around like a fucking idiot. I know it's been done. He told me no because he said he would get arrested if he's in his underpants.
Yeah.
No.
You don't get arrested for being in underpants.
He goes, look, I could go...
My underwear were torn.
That I believe.
See, he just lies all the time because I go, you're not going to get arrested. He goes, I'll take my shirt off and run around in front of the stormtroopers.
Yeah, but
or chasers, whatever.
If you wear your underwear running around the crew while there's police to the left, they can arrest you.
Don't you think the police have something better to do at that time?
Roland, how many lights did we blow yesterday doing that stormtrooping?
That was you. You blew a lot of lights.
I did, and right in front of cops too, because I knew they didn't give a fuck yesterday. They didn't want to get out of their cars to write a stupid speeding ticket.
Two illegal Uis.
I did a few Louis on the West Side Highway. All right. Anyway, where's Joe DeRosa?
We got him.
We got him?
Yes.
All right.
That should be it.
Ooh.
Hey guys, what's up?
Joe DeRosa. Hey.
What's happening?
Well, my wife wants to know if I want pasta. I'm wondering pasta. Want anything?
From where?
I would eat it.
You want some pasta, Joe?
I would eat anything. I've eaten fucking canned food for 2 days, dude. It's awful.
And she also writes, can you discuss why Governor Christie, who's the governor of Jersey, wears a fleece that says his name? Is this true? I saw the fleece, but I didn't know it said his name and governor under it. Does he actually have a fleece that says governor?
That's awesome.
And then my wife writes, it's like a preschooler's uniform in case they get lost.
He's got his address safety pin to his uniform.
Well, I don't. Why can't he wear the clothes he usually? Does it really say governor on it?
It says governor with 2 stars next to it.
What a cock!
He's right, though.
Governor Christie has done a very good job through this storm. Absolutely. He's done a good job. The Bloomberg did a good job. And the Cory Booker has done a very good job. But you can't wear a fleece that has your name on it with your title governor.
That's what it's saying. There were a lot of fleece, you know?
Yeah.
I can't explain the governor part, but, you know, that guy's wearing a lot of sweats and a lot of fleece. You know, I'm not surprised he's wearing a big fleece.
It's a fat people dress.
What, the fleece thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to put on his fat man suit because he's got to like roll his sleeves up and make sure everyone's taken care of. But But you can't wear a fleece with your name. I would never wear a fleece. So my fleece would be Opie, and then underneath it would be what? Radio star, I guess, Sam.
I don't know.
Is that my title?
No, it would be a sensitive friend. It would be heartfelt companion.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've shown that lately.
I was about to say that I would never do that, but then I realized literally the hoodie that I have that I wore to work today says "Not Sam" on it.
It does.
So I mean, I would of course do that.
Would you ever wear a fleece? Period, Oak?
I haven't worn a fleece in a while, but hey, Joe. So last we checked in with you. You did some radio with me, and you were really scared as the storm was making its way to the Northeast. And your problem was you're like, look, I might lose electricity for 2 days, and I don't want to be alone, right?
Yeah.
So
I lost it.
You lost it for real?
It's gone for a week. They said it's not going to be back on for a week. I've been at Bill Schultz's house for the last 3 days, and I'm going to be here for another fucking 5 days, it looks like.
Wait, you live below 39th Street where all the power went out?
Yeah, dude. I went down to my apartment today. I left my apartment on Sunday, and today I was like, let me go back and check it out and pack a bag if this is the real deal.
Wait. We're going to break this down. So you left your apartment on Sunday before the storm hit.
Yeah.
God, what's wrong? Yeah. Why wouldn't you at least, see what the storm does before you leave?
Because they shut down the subways at 7 p.m. on Sunday, and I was like, if this thing hits and I can't get out of here, I'm fucked. I'm just going to go now. I'm just going to go early. And, dude, thank God I did, man. If I was there when the power went out, I was just in my building. It's like fucking I Am Legend in there right now.
What do you mean?
You can't see a fucking thing. It's pitch black, dude.
Oh, really?
I can't see a fucking thing anywhere. I'd use my iPhone screen to find my way up to my apartment. It's horrible.
Don't you have candles and flashlights and stuff?
I don't carry them on me like a vampire hunter.
Wooden stakes.
All right, so you went to Bill's house. You bailed from...
No, my house. I don't live there anymore. I moved out of Bill's. Oh, Bill Schultz's.
No, you went Sunday before the storm hit to Bill Schultz's house. Where's he live about?
Yeah. He lives in Midtown. He lives not too far from where you guys are, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. So he didn't lose. He didn't lose any electricity, and you had it nice.
It didn't even fucking rain here. Like nothing happened.
Where does he live about?
He lives sort of near the studio, general area, and
yeah, because a lot of the guys have been put up in Times Square, and they really just didn't even feel anything.
Nothing. It's like the storm didn't happen.
The storm didn't happen for the people around Times Square and Midtown. The only thing I felt, because I lived pretty high up, was the building swaying. but I didn't lose any electricity or anything like that.
Well, it's the wind was real bad here, and that was it. We kept looking out the windows and being like, dude, it's not fucking raining. Like, is this thing going to hit or what?
Right.
And then today, I didn't really think about it much yesterday. Then today when I got up, last night we were watching that video of that thing exploding.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I tweeted that video earlier.
The Transformer?
Oh, my God, that was pretty cool.
Was that like 14th Street?
Yeah, it was like fireworks.
Yeah. How did nobody die from that? People that on the subway, nobody, that fucking lightning explosion.
Yeah, I don't know.
That thing was insane.
I know. I know that the death toll, thank God, is pretty low on this whole thing. And people lost... It's tough to talk to him, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do a special thing here. You'd think he'd get his phone all together, you know what I mean? That's kind of fucked.
Yeah, your phone sucks, Joe DeRosa.
I'm in the middle of a crisis. I just stood out in the fucking rain. By the way, you know how infuriating it was when I was standing out in the rain and I heard Sam go, he can wait.
Oh, you went outside just to make this call?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Well, you know, we had to play AC/DC in Moon River.
Yeah, we definitely we had to get the AC/DC in and the Moon River. You're right.
Sam, when you said that, I wanted to run over to that fucking station and light your Brillo hair on fire. Made me furious.
Yeah, your cell is a little rough right now.
I have a great signal in here, but here's the thing, dude. If you can, I hope you can hear me because this is actually interesting. When I went down to 30, when I went back to my place today, so you crossed 39th, and it was nothing. It was just everything was shut down, no fucking working lights, nothing. And immediately the cell phone signal went out too.
Wow,
you're
that's creepy.
That is
the
weird.
The cell phone signal thing is creepy.
See the picture that everyone's showing? I thought that was Roland's Instagram picture. There's the subway flooded out. That bastard.
No.
Wow, these fucking. That is cool, man. They're showing a lot of video now of the subways flooded out. That's going to be the big problem. But I think by Monday, it's business as usual. The rest of the week will be a little weird, but then Monday, I think most of this is going to be pretty fine. All right, Joe.
By Monday. All right. All right.
I would love to talk to you, but your phone just kind of sucks.
Shit the bed.
I know. Oh, it's not my phone. It's the disaster.
Wow. I think there's a little shared responsibility.
I think so, too.
Let's blame God for this one and not Verizon. Listen, you guys stay safe over there.
There's nothing happened. Yeah. I said it on the morning show. I said I feel kind of guilty that I don't have a big experience like these other people do. Yeah.
It does kind of suck. It makes it, I was out of town when that blackout happened like 6 years ago, and it made me feel bad. Like I felt like I really missed out on a New York experience.
Oh, that was cool. People were just hanging out on the streets, drinking beers, and just sharing their food with everyone, knowing that it was going to be spoiled. That was a party, man.
You know what, though? I got to say, the one thing, I didn't move to New York till 2004.
Yeah.
So I really feel like this was my 9/11, you know?
Oh, my God.
I don't think that's cool.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, that's not cool.
People just don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I know you are.
Oh, come on. People, we're doing indie radio.
That's way out of line.
That's incredibly out of line.
Lord.
My God.
My God. Maybe should have played a third song.
Well, we might have to go back to that game in a minute or two.
Yeah, Jesus.
Anything else, Joe? Your phone is kind of working now.
Listen, I'll talk to you as long as you want to talk to me. We've been sitting here for 2 days drinking, going crazy.
Wait, how close are you?
I'm not far from you at all. We're a few blocks away.
Oh, that's too bad. I was going to invite you up.
Well, yeah, you're such an asshole.
That's too bad. I was hoping he was close.
What a bummer.
Real bummer. Joe.
Yeah.
How many blocks? How many blocks, really?
Literally a few. We're a few.
That's a shame.
It sucks, man.
God, I wish you were closer. God, if you were only closer, I would invite you up. I got some Blue Moon, some Roland paid $7 for these horrible oranges because there's some price gouging going on out there.
Yeah. I mean, it really is a hike, and it's a shame that we can't make it work today.
Well, I mean, we had this natural disaster, so even 1 block's a long way. So
yeah, we'll try to.
I mean, a few blocks. That's way too far.
We'll try to do a little planning in advance for next time. Get a little closer.
Certainly.
It's at least 2 blocks, and and they're avenue blocks.
You know, it's a shame it wasn't 1 block. If it was 1 block, I would have invited you.
Or even a couple of streets. Avenues are just, I mean...
2 avenues or 2 streets?
You would be... I could literally be across the hall in Jay Thomas's studio. You'd still be doing this to me right now.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
All the way down the hall? I don't know.
All right, Joe. We're going to say goodbye for now. It's very... unfortunate that you're so far away.
I know. Guys, what are you going to do? You know, it'll make the next time that much sweeter.
All right, pal. I'm glad you made it through the storm.
Thank you. You sound sincere.
Sam, was I sincere?
I know you when you're sincere.
I was going to give him the big invite if he was closer.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here with these people.
I bet if he had had a tragedy, you would have said something sincere like, "Oh, bummer," or something like that.
For some
really
reason,
heartfelt.
Sam doesn't think my text messages to E-Rock after he's pouring his heart out about his brother and his sister weren't heartfelt.
Joe, E-Rock says, my brother's house got flooded up to the 2nd story. I don't think I'm going to make it in for the rest of the week.
They had to rescue him in a rowboat.
They had to rescue him in a rowboat.
E-Rock's brother's family.
Opie, all this information is given to him, and Opie responds with 2 words. No worries.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yes, worries.
It was heartfelt. It came from a special place.
You should be worried.
Remember, he said that's the best excuse.
What?
Can we...
Well, obviously he's going to worry, so I'm thinking, no worries.
Can I... Please,
Troy, help me out. If someone tells you something like that, they're going to be worry-wart, so it's my job to go, hey, man, no worries.
Everything's cool.
Everything's cool.
Everything is not cool.
Everything will be fine. You're good.
Right, no worries.
His house was destroyed.
No worries.
Worries.
See how that works? No worries.
Listen, Bobby McFerrin, I don't think it's working out.
Jesus. Hey, my family was killed in a plane crash. Hey, Joe, you live and you learn, you know?
Hey, no worries. Hey, we got Governor Christie in his fleece with his name and his title on it. Hey, my wife's observant. Huh?
Can you please tell me again that E-Rock was in a rowboat?
No, E-Rock decided he has to take the whole week off because his brother was in some shit.
Yeah,
okay.
He's our next phone call because I'm doing this show and I want to hear from the people, but I can't talk to the people because our phones don't work. We could call people, but they can't call us.
I mean, E-Rock's sister's house almost burned down, but you know what? Shit happens.
Well, no, what did I write to that? See, you guys are fucking... No, I wrote, ugh, anything I can do.
Ugh. Ugh is the response to the house might have been burned to the ground. Ugh. Well, UGH.
Well, I think he's in a sensitive place right now, so I wanted to be careful with my words.
You failed. You failed at that.
I wrote ugh. Ugh is one of those things like, ugh, fuck.
You did ask
for
breakfast.
Ugh is what a 16-year-old girl writes when you text her, I lost my phone.
Ugh. Or your sister's house has been destroyed. Ugh. It's all how you say it. I can't help it. I can't help it. He can't read emotion in my text messages. It was more like a ugh, like
There's more exasperation than you were letting on.
He did joke around. The 2 texts before were jokes. So.
Oh, okay.
I can't read emotion in your face, Opie, let alone...
All right, Joe. I'm happy you're doing well, and like I said, if you were closer, I certainly would invite you for the party that we're having.
All right. Well, I get the joke.
And,
sincerity. It's a strong suit of Opie Hughes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have fun up there.
I've decided not to rely on anyone. I'm fucking just winging this shit. All right, Joe. We'll talk soon, all right?
See you guys.
All right.
All right,
later, everyone. There he goes. Can you hang up that phone so we can talk badly of him?
Yeah.
By the way, Sam, very good news on my jet skiing video.
Oh, what's that?
It's not going to go viral.
That's too bad.
I thought it had a chance. But it is up to 23,000 views.
Hey,
on the old Opie Radio channel on YouTube.
I mean, it's not 5 million, but it's fun.
Look, everyone knows you got the viral video, and I don't.
Yeah,
everyone knows it.
Yeah, I do.
But it just makes this whole thing a lot more fun. Now, doesn't it?
It does. It makes it fun for everyone. One of us did it.
And then there was another video I want to point out. Oh, the Ira video. I guess Ira was wrong.
Ira couldn't have been more wronger.
Well, it depends what area he was talking about. If he was talking about Midtown, his prediction was completely accurate.
Yeah, I don't.
No one lost a weekend, and everything was fine, like he said.
Yeah, but he also.
But if he was talking about the Jersey Shore or Long Island or Westchester, then fuck, he got it wrong.
Guess what? He advised people to go to the casino. Yonkers or AC is probably not where you wanted to be.
I guess that's a good point. Can we take a break?
You bet we can. A break.
Do we have to play real commercials even though we're fucking around?
Yeah, I mean...
What's wrong with this place? If you come in and just turn on the fucking channel, you shouldn't have to play commercials.
I hate to tell you this,
Who runs this channel?
I know, that's Steve Blatter. But I know that if this is just fucking around...
Yeah.
I don't know if the mornings were not just fucking around at the same time. There's just a different group of people in here.
True. I know.
You know.
I'm just wide awake. This afternoon drive thing is a piece of cake.
Yeah, it's definitely what we should be doing.
All right, we're going to talk to Troy Kwan next.
Thank God.
We're going to play some... How long do we have to step aside for?
Sal is finally back on the board. I miss Handsome Johnny Tube Steaks already, by the way.
Oh, God.
8 minutes.
8 minutes, he says.
We gotta wait around for 8 minutes?
Just play one break.
I'm going to go home.
What? No, you don't want Opie to go home. We do 4 minutes, because otherwise Opie's going to go home. You don't want that.
Because I still want to play that dumb game we just played with the songs, too, in a little while.
This is a special day.
Oh, God.
What?
I just got something.
What did you just get?
My agent fucking sent me an email.
What do you say?
That's just fucking...
Someone's interested in Sam Roberts?
No, he writes, Opie, I just wanted to check in with you to see how you, your wife, and the kids are doing.
He's a day late.
I hope you're all getting through it all as best as possible. Wow, what a dramatic idiot. Doesn't he know anyone from New York where he would realize nothing happened to us?
Plus he said,
and then he writes, let me know. All right, hold on. Sam, I got to write him back.
And this time, let's make it a little sincere. A little sincerity goes a long way with people.
With a dash of doucheness.
What? Roland's drunk.
You shut up. I'll fight you.
Okay, I'm done. Send.
That was quick. What'd you write?
All good. Send.
That is a way of saying, I acknowledge the text message and I'm ending the conversation.
Well, I was going to write all good here, but I don't know. I thought that was a little too much.
Writing all good here implies that there is a possibility that you want the conversation to continue. Writing all good is a conclusion statement.
Oh, really?
Like all good, period,
One
is
word.
to say conversation over.
One word does all that, huh?
Yeah.
I wrote all good.
You wrote it as one word, not even a space?
I just wrote all, space, good,
oh, okay, so
period.
2 words.
Not even exclamation point.
You put a period. No exclamation?
No.
That may be
good.
That may be the least friendly text response to that question.
Whatever.
A man checks on your children, your wife.
Well, my wife's really mad at me because Bob,
your agent,
my agent, has called. My daughter is now, what day is today? Almost 4 weeks old.
Congratulations.
Why am I here? I got a 4-week-old.
We're doing some shit.
And he has called every day since she's been born. Why are you laughing?
That's persistence.
Because I would assume, and I'm just going to take a stab in the dark, I would assume the reason is not for daily updates. I would assume the reason he's called every day since your daughter's been born.
Every day.
That would be 28 days.
Yes.
I'm assuming those 28 phone calls happened because none of them have been answered.
I'm writing my wife now. How many times has Bob called since our daughter has been born? And I'll get the answer for after the break. But it's it's close to once a day. Well, actually, some days it's been 2 or 3 times.
And he's not.
So it might be over 20 times total.
He's not getting the call back?
Haven't found the time yet.
How about you just answer the phone?
I don't feel like it.
Busy guy.
I talk for a living. The last thing I want to do when I go home is talk more.
Yeah, listen to this guy. Listen to Opie. I talk for a living. The last thing I do when I get home is want to pick up the phone. But sometimes I'll get home and be like, hey, I'm going to go in and do another 2 hours of radio.
Yeah, but this is rare.
Oh.
But if it works out...
Not as rare as you answering your agent's phone calls.
If it works out and I get praise, I'll fucking do this again.
You need positive feedback?
Not really.
Send it in to Twitter /NotSam.
Now people just tweeting me the word ugh. All right, we're going to continue for a little longer, I guess. Roland, why are your eyes very heavy?
Because I'm tired.
And
This tea makes me tired.
He's fucked up. You can tell how fucked up
is he intoxicated?
Yeah, he's drunk.
He gets drunk that easily?
No,
Yeah, well, he pounded those beers, dude.
Yeah,
I had a half a beer.
He pounded 3, and he pounded them.
He had 3 beers. I've had a half.
No. He had 3 beers before we just came back with DeRosa.
Wow, really?
Yeah, he pounded them.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All right, we'll continue with something next. Stay there. See a headline on CNN, Long Beach Island in tough shape.
Wow. A lot of water.
That's a lot of water, man. Wow, that goes all the way to the bay. That's the main road into Long Beach Island, the ocean on one side, the bay on the other, and it's just all water right to the bay. My God, man. Unbelievable. Mayor Bloomberg giving an update on the storm's impact with that interpreter. Did we talk about the interpreter this morning there, Sam?
Yeah, we did a little bit.
She really gets into it, man. She gets really into her signing for the 10 people that are watching, by the way. Why do they have that service for 10 people?
Yeah, and most of them can read lips.
Right. Of course.
Or put on the closed captioning.
But she's really into it. She makes some really good faces, too.
Is it for the deaf reporters?
I have no idea. Is the mayor wearing his fleece or what? Let's go to the mayor.
Very vulnerable, and I think this city has done everything it possibly can to...
Bravo. Thank you, Mayor.
He's doing great.
Awesome.
He's doing great.
He actually is doing great, but he doesn't have a lot to deal with.
Yeah, and I mean, he's also bummed out that nobody's making sure that people don't drink soda right now.
Well, because, I mean, when I think Mayor Bloomberg, I think he takes care of Manhattan. I forget that he takes care of the boroughs, too.
Wait, he forgets that or you forget that?
I forget.
Yeah.
I think he's like just the mayor like in, like Batman, where it's just like the main area.
Gotham City?
Yeah, like Gotham City, which we all know is Manhattan.
Manhattan's all that really counts, though.
I think so. And for someone like him.
Yeah, of course.
You don't give a fuck what happens in the boroughs.
No, why would, I mean... Unless there's a disaster like this, the boroughs just take care of themselves.
Right. Can I go home now?
Yeah.
That's it?
Look at Roland.
Well, Roland got himself all
It's
drunk. And
Troy, is this what you have to deal with? Like,
no, he's usually ready to go.
But all of a sudden I said, I want a beer. He got so excited, and he looked up bodegas that were open. He got me a Blue Moon, which I'm loving. And then he comes in and slams like a shitload of beers. You don't know how to just kind of hang out and have a beer, Roland?
He doesn't know anything about pacing himself.
Really?
He doesn't know how to pace himself. Now, anytime we've gone out drinking, it's been like bam, 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 bam.
You're not a social drinker?
That's a commercial.
I need social drinkers around me.
He's a social drinker.
Very casual, just have beers, some conversation.
He's a social drinker in the sense that, like, he over-drinks and then becomes life of the party guy.
Ah, I see.
You know, that's him. Like, you don't drink with Roland. You allow Roland to have 40 drinks at the beginning of the night, and then he just, starts running around the place and rips his underpants off.
You want some good video? Just start rolling when he goes out in Times Square now.
What do you want to do? Let's go viral.
I gotta go to my hotel and check in.
Let's go to the Carter, see what's going on over there today.
Yeah. You should have Roland stay at the Carter tonight.
You want to stay at the Carter for the show?
No.
For the show. No?
No. I get scared.
Strip club's closed downstairs. I was bummed to see that.
It's closed?
Yeah.
Lace is closed, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I was like, that'd be fun to go see some titties.
Yeah, you'd think they just locked the dancers up in the basement down there and just let them sleep.
And the problem is all these places are closed because no one can get back into Manhattan. But there's so many people in Manhattan already just wandering around. They just want something to do tonight.
Like Troy said.
That's why I'm doing this. I got bored out of my mind.
There's so many people out there looking to see some titties
where's
tonight.
this? Hold on.
Jersey Shore.
Yeah, the Jersey Shore just got fucked over, man. They just showed an aerial shot where it's like I would say 6 to 7 rows of homes, working its way from the ocean inland, and it's all just underwater.
I just wish this had happened before they started filming the last season. We could have avoided it completely.
Is it over already, the Jersey Shore?
Well,
the final season?
It hasn't finished airing yet, I don't think, but it's done filming it.
That's one of the Twitter jokes going around.
Oh, is it?
I guess this really is the final season of the Jersey Shore. Oh, look what I did with my Twitter.
That could be worded a little better.
Maybe it is worded a little better. Maybe I fucked it up, Sam Roberts.
I doubt that.
Maybe I fucked it up.
Yeah, that's right, Roland. Ugh. All you do is make things better for the most part.
I so want to fucking talk to people because I know they got some stories from this storm, man. Are we going to have phones tomorrow morning?
There's no guarantee of that.
Really?
They're working on it. There's no guarantee that'll be right.
Right. So, do you want to go home?
Yeah.
Do you want to go back to your hotel?
You do, don't you?
I haven't checked in my hotel.
You want to go home?
Then get Johnny Tube Steak. I don't care.
Yeah, let's get somebody who wants to be
No,
here.
I'm sticking it out.
This is fucking crazy. You see what I have to deal with, right, Troy? Yeah. He doesn't want to be here. Like, you know what Troy did? He came in here off the air, and Opie goes, yeah, Troy, we were riding you yesterday, but, it's what we got to do. And that was a sincere moment from the Opester. And Troy said, no, dude. And I probably deserved to get beaten a little worse for that. I should have come in. I apologize. And then he was ready to walk in here this morning. Troy made good on the admitted mistake that he made, right?
Yeah.
And Sal is over here like, come on, guys, can't I just go home?
Yeah. I didn't say that. You asked what do you want to do. I said I'd like to go home. That's all.
All right, go to the hotel, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm chilling here.
No, it's all good, man.
We got it.
Get Johnny Tube Steaks.
Tube Steaks.
Because he's laughing at everything we're doing. I love that.
The point of the Opie surprise
How do we hire
show,
him for the laughs?
Oh, I wish we could get him on board. He's the greatest.
He's a good dude.
I love Tube Steaks.
Yeah.
The point of the Opie surprise show...
You really added a lot there, Roland. Thank you.
is that everybody wants to be here.
He goes, I love Tube Steaks. Great.
By the way,
that's wonderful.
We do need to find a way to isolate Roland saying I love and then
Tube Steaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that Tube Steaks. That means penises.
You love the penises, Roland?
Yeah,
Not in a gay way. Do you just love the penises?
Just to look at aesthetically.
In the ass.
Yeah.
No, but you're supposed to want to be here for the surprise show.
Yeah, it's a surprise show. And if it goes well, we're going to do a couple more of these.
I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah, but we're going to have to trade out the board op before then.
That's true.
I'm willing to come into the show.
You're bringing down a vibe in here.
This is really fun. It's fun to see Open a different
it's also good to know that you come back in the afternoon. It's just like the mornings. No one's doing anything around here.
There's nobody here.
Where the fuck is everybody?
You think it's because it's the morning? Oh, it's early. I'm sure people come in later.
Yeah.
There's nobody here.
There's no one here.
There's a lot of wasted space up in this place.
Yo, Roland.
I can Google that shit.
Yo, Roland.
What's that?
That beer ain't gonna open itself.
Oh, I'll have another one.
I think Roland, before you leave, Roland should down that whole entire 6-pack.
Andre the Giant style.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah. I hope he smashes the bottle.
You're that guy.
Cuts his hand open.
He's trying to open it without a bottle opener.
Yeah.
That's great.
This is going to end in such disaster.
Now it's fucking...
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's going to cut himself. You know that, Troy.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Roland, they're rounded edges on this table. It doesn't work.
Jesus, Roland.
The edges on the table are rounded.
Okay. Give it to me. Give it to me. Just give it to me. I'll go keys. There you go.
No, done.
When this beer is done, I'm out of here. I can drink it slow, though.
What's that?
What's that? Where's the rest of your beer? What happened to the rest of your beer? Didn't you get another 6-pack?
I think I want. That's $18.
He just got 3 for himself.
Beers were $18? Do I owe you $18? Oh, we expensed it.
Nice. Roland's going to expense it. Well, this is for the broadcast day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, it is. Well,
the hurricane stressed me out.
Nothing happened to you.
Nothing.
Yeah, I've been
How's the building? Because you did get
evacuated.
Evacuated, yes.
Oh, it's fine. Lights and everything. So I just can't get back in.
Oh, really?
Because of the bridges and stuff.
No, the bridge. They opened all the. We're watching a bridge with a lot of traffic on it right now on Channel 7.
But no cabs will go over there.
Huh?
I try to get a cab. They wouldn't go over there.
I'll drive you home. I'll check it out. I'm bummed I didn't get my car out today, but there was really nothing to look at.
Okay, I'll bring myself for tomorrow for the drive home.
So,
yeah,
I want to make sure Long Island's all right. But see, we can't even take calls from people that would tell us. Troy, how was your day?
It's good. I went home and took a nap. I don't have any power. I just came back. I can't even check into my hotel yet.
Wait, you went all the way home to Brooklyn?
No, I'm down in Lower East Side.
Oh, that's right. Wait, you went home?
Yeah.
So why are you in a hotel tonight?
Because I don't have power.
Who cares?
And he may not be able to get here tomorrow.
You're the down for whatever guy. You don't need power.
Pussy.
Well, I mean,
I was secretly hoping the lights went out last night for a little adventure. I don't know. I was, though.
You know what I was secretly
hoping
hoping
I'm kind
for?
of embarrassed. I don't have
room service.
A story.
Yeah, I was secretly
From
hoping
the storm.
the lights stayed on so I could enjoy myself and then have a nice sleep.
I feel guilty.
Yeah, but that wouldn't freak you out that high?
Huh?
That wouldn't freak you out that high up? To be trapped up there?
With the lights out? No.
Well, I mean, let's just say the power went out. You don't have an elevator.
That's fine. If I had to, I would walk down.
That's a lot of flights.
Yeah, I know, but that would have been fun, too. I was kind of hoping the elevators weren't working this morning when I had to come in for the show.
Opie's idea.
I just wanted something. Nothing too crazy, obviously.
Yeah.
Opie's idea of fun is all things that people don't do. Like, there's a reason why people don't do this stuff. They're not all fun.
Yeah, I'm telling you, though, if you get to do it, like, just out of the blue, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but not walking downstairs like that. That's not... Oh, Jesus. Opie.
Well, that's because he opened it weird. You know that.
This is just becoming ridiculous in here. There's beer spraying.
There's a little spray, Sam. Relax.
It's like Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1998.
You know Bladder's listening closely to make sure this works out well.
You think so?
Yeah. And then I'll get his review. It's all right.
He's not a fan.
I know.
He doesn't enjoy it.
But I grade on a scale when he says, it's all right. That means we did a really good show.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't say it was terrible. He likes the hits.
If he sees me after the show, I know he liked the show. And then he'll go, it was all right. That's the best I've ever gotten out of him.
Otherwise, he'll avoid you because he thought it was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Who's his least favorite guest on the show?
I don't think he likes Voss or Bob Kelly.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even Bobby?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Wow.
Don't take that personally, guys.
He grunts.
Wow.
He grunts because
I think.
That's your vibe. I mean, he obviously hasn't said anything, but that's what you're...
No, he said it.
He has. You know, you have Bob and Rich on.
Right now, somewhere he's going, I never said that.
Yeah, Opie, I didn't say that.
Dude, this thing keeps just fucking foaming.
You're welcome.
And were the oranges really $7 for one?
No, for those things, whatever it was, the three.
Yeah, it's one orange sliced up.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what you just said.
No. Neither does he, actually.
He's fading. You can just tell. Look at him.
Why is he fading?
Because he's tired.
I didn't have a lunch.
How was your day?
Stressful and shit.
We didn't have guests today. How
I
was
had
it
to schedule a lot for next week and the following weeks.
Oh, I see.
I don't think his day was stressful.
No. All right, here we go, Sam.
Shut the fuck up.
We're going back to the game.
Oh, nice.
Are you
gonna play
calling
some songs?
We'll play the first song that someone tweets me, Opie Radio, on the old Twitter.
Let's do some wrestling themes this time.
No, it's okay. Whatever comes in, though, we'll play 2 in a row.
Hulkamania.
Waiting for him to come in. What kind of delay do we have?
As I stated earlier, Opie, 12 to 17 seconds, I would say.
Okay.
You see the video of CM Punk smacking me in the back of the head on YouTube?
Don't promote any of your stuff on the surprise show.
You just did.
Very good.
Thanks.
Oh, shit. Do I have to play the first 2 that came in?
You do.
All right. G. Balaneski.
Simple Twitter names, folks. Simple Twitter.
Who's all about Opie quotes, and I appreciate that, Joe. You know that I've DM'd you. JBALANESKI. He's going with Neil Young, Heart of Gold. And this is where we get fucked. M. Porter 404. We have to do the first 2 tweets that came in?
That's exactly right.
And then we got Steve Perry Sherry.
What?
Fuck. Steve Perry tried to make it without Journey, and that was kind of a hit for him. You don't know this song.
No, I don't want to know it.
Being a child of the 80s, I know this shit.
Yeah, that you're
God
not.
Damn it, we were so close to Dazed and Confused by Led Zeppelin.
You're not a child of the 80s, but...
Damn it! All right, you got Heart of Gold, Neil Young there, Sal, before you go home? And take a little nappy?
Yes, I got Heart of Gold.
Take the day for yourself, Sal. Don't worry about it. You've worked hard enough.
And let your chest air out.
Exactly. Take that deep V-neck of yours back to the hotel.
All right, going to do Heart of Gold by Neil Young, and then Steve Perry, Sherry.
Oh, come on.
We have to. It's the game. I don't cheat with the game.
I'm glad you don't, but I wish you would.
All right, and then we'll wrap up the surprise show after these two songs.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I must say, the Twitter followers really fucked me on that one, Sam.
Yeah, well.
I'm playing a little Twitter game. First two songs that people tweet me, I play. Doing it every once in a while. Don't do it now, please. And we got Heart of Gold, which I love. Love that song. And then it had to be Oh Sherry.
You guys got to realize that we need you...
By Stephen, whatever the fuck his name is.
Perry?
Yeah.
We need you to not be a destructive force. The reason we have listener interactivity, synergy, is to bring the show up.
Know who else fucked me?
Yeah, I do.
Sal.
Yeah, I knew that.
Once again, Sal. Did you realize how much dead air there was between Heart of Gold and Oh Sherry?
I apologize. I was trying to make sure that we can close this show.
And then I look at you. You're just on the phone.
I'm trying to make a lot of phone calls and do a lot of things right now. I apologize.
Why is that the most stressful position?
It's just because.
Why?
If anything,
you know how hard it is to just come in and do a fucking surprise show and make it up as you go along?
People don't.
How is it that your job is tougher on the surprise show?
It was just very difficult because no one's here to even get this whole thing set up. So I was doing my best to execute it. I'm trying to do it.
You're panicking. You're panicking.
I am panicking. Yeah.
Why are you panicking?
Because I always want to do right.
You've never been in front of greatness before. Why are you panicking? What, Roland?
I think that. Go ahead, Roland.
All right, listen.
I'm drinking.
We got a few things still to do. We got to get an E-Rock update.
The people are clamoring for it.
All right, can we try to call E-Rock? Tell him we'll be nice.
Yeah, tell him this is not that crazy shock jock Opie and Anthony show. This is the Opie Surprise Afternoon show. This is the guy who said no worries. This is not, horrible Opie. This is Mr. This is Mr. Sincerity. This is, your sister's house got destroyed?
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the guy that wants to talk to E-Rock.
Yeah, because he went to Bell Harbor. That's where it was horrendous, right?
Yeah.
That's where the houses all burned down and houses were, destroyed by the floods.
Yeah.
And he was there today. He took pictures on site, so he could be our reporter today.
The grass is always greener.
Right.
Right.
By the way, I fucked up the whole replay, so I don't know if they're going to do best of. They might do best of in between this and then today's show we did this morning, where it was me and Jim Norton, basically, because Ant got stuck on Long Island. But Ant did call in for a little while, right?
Yeah, we got him on the speakerphone because he did a live from the comp ad, and the idea was to do a little simulcast, but we had no phones, so it was not an option.
No, it wasn't an option. That would have been kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Troy, why are you in the spot?
Because he's calling E-Rock right now. We're just figuring out the replay. The replay will play a little bit of the last segment, and then after ONA Live, and then at 8 p.m. Eastern, it'll start fresh from this morning.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, little of the last segment we just did?
No, of the replay segment from this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That
was good.
That was talked to Brother Weeze.
Yeah.
Oh, the Weeze stuff was pretty good, right?
Yeah. And after O&A was strong.
Wait, we're not doing after O&A, are we?
No, we should replay it in case people miss it.
It'll just help everything time out properly.
Perfect. Son of a bitch.
Perfect, because I wouldn't want anyone to miss that.
And I wanted to do this show with phone calls, but we could call people, but they can't call us, which is so fucking weird. But I want to know what's going on with Halloween. Is tomorrow Halloween?
Tomorrow is officially Halloween. Like Chris Christie has postponed Halloween.
Till when?
He hasn't said. But in New Jersey tomorrow is not Halloween. Everywhere else it is.
But for some people it's going to be fucking Halloween.
Yeah.
They're going to go around. So am I going? I'm supposed to go to Philly for Halloween.
It may be rough getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, this is the beauty of the show. Then someone would call and go, "Oh man, you're not coming down here for Halloween. It's a fucking war zone." But I don't even know.
The one thing is, it shows to the world what an amazing broadcaster, truly greatness you are, that you could do this without phones.
God damn, you're my Flavor Flav. I love this.
You know what I mean?
The fucking clock.
We lost E-Rock.
Oh, he was willing to talk to us, though?
He was on the phones for a second, and now he's gone.
Can we try it again, please? Because we need the E-Rock update. I want to know if I'm taking my kid around tomorrow for Halloween. And I think we might do, 2 more songs.
The phones keep going in and out. That's why it's not their fault in there.
And then get the fuck out of here, have a little dinner, and then we'll be live tomorrow, hopefully the whole crew. You think the whole crew will be here tomorrow?
Not Eric.
Oh, that's right. He's still
He's in rescue mode. Well, has anybody checked on how Ant's pad in Long Island is doing?
No. No, I don't know.
So who knows if they're going to be
But he
able
has
to get out of there.
generators. He's good. It's all
Travis might.
It's all about getting the trees off the road. Again.
Right. That's the thing.
Where's this blizzard?
I think that's in Virginia and West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken.
That's some cool video right now at CNN. Blizzard conditions to West Virginia.
We were, originally, when they were talking about this on Thursday and Friday of last week, they were saying that we were going to get a ton of snow.
Snowcane.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They said west. Yeah. They said west of New York. They said it the whole time.
I don't know. The first times I heard about this, I heard a snowicane was coming.
Right.
Then it became a hurricane, then it'd be,
It's too bad the Weather Channel just focused on New York, because that would be the big story if this thing, just destroyed New York. But the fact is, it destroyed the Jersey Shore and parts of Queens, which I guess is a borough of New York. But Manhattan itself,
a lot of Long
did
Island
all right.
It killed.
Long Island it killed,
and obviously blizzards in Virginia and West Virginia. But
right.
Yeah, Midtown Manhattan Island, it's kind of fine.
Right. So
a little power out. You want to talk to E-Rock?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's on.
E-Rock.
Hey.
Doing a surprise show.
So I heard.
I wish you were here for the surprise show. You would enjoy this. I know that.
Am I in trouble for not being there, too?
I'm just saying, it would have been fun. I know you would have enjoyed this, because it's casual. There's no big deal happening here. There's no expectations whatsoever.
Can I ease E-Rock's worries with letting him know who he's talking to right now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, E-Rock, I want you to know, this morning, the crass...
It's not helping talking to you, Sam.
Eric, don't take it out on me. The crassness that you spoke to, that was Opie. That's not the guy you're talking to.
When? This morning?
This morning.
I was trying to explain to him, E-Rock, that you were spilling your heart out to me a little bit in text messages, and I thought I had some heartfelt responses, and Sam called me out on it and said they weren't heartfelt.
Right. The guy that you're talking to right now is the guy that you informed him that you're...
Is it Opester?
No, this is Greg Hughes, the sensitive man who, after you said, I'm not going to be able
Greg
to...
Greg Hughes, experienced coxman.
That's right. I'm not going to be able...
Greg Hughes is the experienced coxman.
I'm not going to be able to make it into work.
The Opester is the one that puts up numbers, though. He put up numbers.
Oh, and Greg Hughes is just a mature coxman.
That's right.
Greg Hughes is the one who, after you said, I'm not going to be able to make it into work the rest of the week because my brother's house has been flooded out. It is flooded to the second floor, and he had to be rescued by rowboat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, not by rowboat.
Well, listen.
Well, how was he rescued then?
Well, wait. Greg Hughes.
If he's on the second floor, how did he get rescued?
Greg Hughes is the one.
NYPD rescued them.
But they have boats. They have the NYPD fucking logo on the side of their blow-up rafts and shit.
Yeah, tell him.
Greg Hughes is the sensitive individual who responded by saying, "No worries."
Wasn't that hard?
Yeah, I know. Which means he was busy checking Twitter or editing a video.
I'm glad E-Rock sees through your bullshit.
There's so many times I want to beat the shit out of E-Rock, and then he comes up with something like that. I am fair in the end. That's just funny.
Were you also...
That's probably completely true. I thought No Worries in that situation was heartfelt, though.
Were you offended in the same way when you told him...
I think I was editing the jet skiing video.
When you told him that your sister's house may be burned down... And he responded with the word, ugh.
Well, there was a yikes before that.
Yikes,
when you sent me the picture, there's a picture. Did you tweet? Hold on. There's a few things going on. Did you tweet the picture that you sent me on text message?
No, I don't believe I did.
Why not? It says right next to my sister's house, still trying to find the status of hers. And you sent me a picture where it looks, I said it earlier on the surprise show, a lumber yard. And then I got mad at you, and I told Sam... Wait,
let me guess. Well, hold on. I've been here long enough. Let me guess why you got mad at this photo.
Yeah.
Because you didn't see the actual house.
No, I said it's a lumberyard, so obviously the house got destroyed, and that sucks. But what I don't understand, you wrote right next to my sister's house, still trying to find the status of hers. So this is her neighbor's house. So why would it take so long to find the status of hers if you're sending me a picture of her neighbor's house?
At that point, I'm not down there yet. They have the bridge shut off and the main road.
Then who took that picture?
There's some cop friends of my family that were down there and took photos of the area.
Fuck, okay.
So the text says, this is a photo of the area. It's right next to my sister's house. We don't have a status on her house yet.
Yeah, but how you sent it to me, I thought you took this picture.
Or Google image.
Oh, no, I didn't say I did. I just said, here's a photo of what's going on.
And then I wrote, yikes, everyone okay. I thought that was pretty heartfelt.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Why?
No, that means his son was destroying something, and he just wrote yikes so he could go take care of that.
Yeah, you just weren't there for Ewok.
Well,
you weren't there in the moment.
He's not lying. My son has figured out that crayons look great on white walls. Why did I even bother trying to live in a nice place?
No.
And then he has a plastic putter that he kind of just likes to slam against walls now.
That's it, and just scuff them up?
Yeah, it's just, forget it.
I wonder where he gets his anger issues.
Fuck you. He's right.
All right. So anyway, did you get down there?
No, we were trying to today, but they're not letting us over. It looks like not till tomorrow night when we'll be able to hopefully get over there and see what we can salvage and the condition of both the houses.
So your brother's house got a lot of water damage, but it's not like destroyed, right?
From what I'm hearing, it's not destroyed because right where my brother is, it's on the other end of where the peninsula goes from Breezy Point, Rise Beach, Bell Harbor, Rockaway, etc.
I swear to you, hold on. I've lived in and out of New York most of my life. I don't even know that area.
It's a very
it's what it's like
area.
Huh?
It's very self-contained. Like people have lived there for like 70, 80 years, and their families grew up there. And it's just like hardly any new people ever move into this area.
Why? It looks like it's a beautiful area.
It's a very, very great area, but it's also a very wealthy and private area that you have to go through. Much like when you were looking for a building, you have to go through co-ops and things like that. You have to do the same thing through there. You can't just move there.
Just to live in the area.
Just to live in the area.
So
a lot of wealthy people have their summer houses there. Like some people live there all year long, but a lot of people just buy property down there just for the summer.
Gotcha.
Like politicians and businessmen and things like that.
Right. And the Nagels.
And Nagels, yeah. You forgot to mention Nagels.
The royal family.
Well, my family's been there for many, many, many years.
Right. So the Nagels are famous in the area.
Yes, they are.
He goes, yes, they are.
Tell us about the Nagels.
So your brother and your sister have houses, or does one rent? Do they both own their homes?
No, they both own their homes.
God damn, your father was rich.
They got tons of money.
Your father is rich, is what I should say.
No, my sister got the house through a dead relative, and my brother bought his house.
Rich.
You didn't even need that $100,000.
Nope.
You could always use $100,000.
So what happens?
I wouldn't know.
So if your sister's neighbor's house looks like a lumber yard, what's going on with your sister's house?
Well, we're still waiting to find out on that. That's not just a house. 80 houses burnt down. So that's like.
I thought it was 50.
No, it's up to 80 now.
Wow. And how did the fire start? And why didn't the water contain the fire?
Well, from the little that I understand of this, one house caught on fire. They think it might have been a transformer that exploded and hit one house. But the water was up so high, it was jumping from like rooftop to rooftop. And at that point, the ocean and the bay were all, connected, so they couldn't get to these things. They just had to let them burn until the high tide went down and some of the water was receding where they could get close enough to try to start putting this out and containing it.
What a strange event.
Yeah.
You got water all around, but the fire's jumping from house to house.
And then you had on the other end in Rockaway.
Oh, I bet you because of the wind. I just figured it out. The wind.
You should be a science teacher.
Blowing the fucking fire around.
This is the type of shit Alanis Morissette should have been singing about. Not airplanes crashing and no smoking signs.
You realize that song?
That are not ironic.
That song was so not ironic.
Not at all.
It was coincidence.
Was the joke on us?
No, I think she
seems smart enough to know what the definition of ironic is.
No, that joke was on us because she's a fucking idiot. She seems smart. She tricked us all.
But do you think she was pulling one over on us?
Absolutely not. She dated Dave Coulier. She's not a smart woman.
She married Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
She's too dumb. She's the girl you can't do that on television. She used to get slimed with green slime for a living.
She's a fool.
Is this going to be on your podcast?
I don't know. If this is your podcast, you're doing great shape.
I
don't even know what that meant.
My Twitter exploded. People were loving the surprise show.
That's right.
You've only heard a few minutes of it.
By playing Steve Perry music? Great.
It's my Twitter fucking bit.
You leave it up to the listeners.
I got a
Eric.
bit.
You give a little something back.
Look, man, it starts out with one bit, and then you never know what's going to happen.
Wow had to start somewhere.
Right. It takes balls to go Heart of Gold by Neil Young into fucking Oh Sherry by Steve Perry.
Balls
that takes
or
balls.
Balls or a lack of caring.
Or an old BAB playlist that you saved.
Whoa.
You've done better with the slams, E-Rock. You've done better.
E-Rock's taking one too many shots, you're saying?
Well, it's kind of... No. I'm going to break that down, what he just did.
Okay.
Fucking BAB has been known to fool around with the playlist a little more than other rock stations, so he's not too far-fetched.
But still, he keeps taking
They allow
the
their
shots.
jocks to actually pick songs from categories, and sometimes it would be like the gold category into the classic rock category, so it would be a little unusual.
And that was the goal,
The
to
Oh
sound
Wow
different.
song.
It's kind of creepy that he knows this shit. It bothers me.
Yeah.
The Oh Wow selections. Oh wow, I haven't heard that in forever.
Is that what program
or, oh,
directors
wow, radio
call it?
doesn't play that.
Is that what the program directors call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, old rock formats used to do the Oh Wow selections.
So, Sister's House, good or bad?
Not 100% sure yet. My brother's house is
Well, the Borgata fell down. Hold on, the Borgata fell down.
What?
Breaking news, the whole Borgata fell down.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank goodness.
You should have saw Roland look up. So you don't know about your sister's house yet?
sister's house, not yet, because it's still hard to get in there. My brother's house, the water has receded a bit. The first floor still has about 2 feet of water, and the basement is completely submerged.
Yeah, but you don't lose anything, because, like, if you guys live in that area, you know you got to move your shit to higher ground, meaning the second floor, right?
Yes, but they also don't know if the ocean's fucked with the foundations of these places.
Yeah, but the Nagels are so rich, they'll laugh at that. Go, just knock the fucking thing down. We'll
Now,
just rebuild here on this spot.
Does the fact that your brother had a moat make it more prone to flooding?
He would think, but he did not have a moat.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's misinformed.
They don't have moat on beach property.
I was misinformed.
You coming in tomorrow?
If they can clear the street, I will.
Oh, shit. The return of the Nagel.
The streets are clear.
Well, here they're not. There's still wires and trees down. The county hasn't come and picked it up yet.
Just pick up some of those wires that are on the ground and move them out of the way.
Wait, where are you right now?
I'm walking around the front of my house right now.
How are the trees?
Oh, the what? The trees?
Yeah.
They're laying in the middle of the road.
I knew that was going to be the answer. Your basement wasn't fucked with, right?
You know, I'm kind of creeped out.
Oh, yeah,
because
his man cave.
Let's all remember that we started October with the famous, I got a tree on my house.
This is karma.
And now we got so many people that probably laughed at that line.
Yeah.
Over and over again that actually have trees on their houses.
Yeah, this is bad,
I'm
bad
creeped
karma.
out. I'm a little creeped out by the whole thing.
I never thought it was
This
funny.
is the curse of Scott Shannon.
Baby Scott's got a tree on his house.
My brother has a tree on his house, too. But he wasn't crying.
Wait. Did you hear? I don't even think E-Rock realized he did that.
What?
No, I did.
Oh, you did on purpose?
What did he do?
Yeah.
You go. It was very funny then. You go. My brother's got a tree on his house, and E-Rock goes, ugh. He ugged you.
Hi, Roland.
E-Rock.
Whoa.
I hope he's looking at his cell phone. He still doesn't
I'll
get
tell
what
you
did.
why, because
I
breaking
appreciate
news.
Eric was fast.
It was good on that
That
one.
was really good.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, in case you wonder if I only just kind of just am nonchalant with you guys, my brother, who is very private, he's not like the owner of F.H. Riley's in the heart of Huntington Village, 400 New York Avenue, or my brother Scott, who has been a star in many of my viral videos. Viral.
It's loosely used.
And then I got another.
Like potato gun.
Yeah, like potato gun. Actually, potato cannon.
Of course.
All right, whatever.
Although Quinn was the one who's a very private person that caught the fly, I can't call it a fly ball, the fly potato that cracked his ribs that his wife isn't supposed to know about.
Oh.
I guess she knows now. But it did crack his ribs. Anyway, that guy he wrote last night, because we were all, like everyone else, just texting each other, making sure everyone was safe and sound. He writes, hey, we just had a tremendous tree land on our house. Everyone's okay. Damage uncertain. This is my brother, Sam. What do you think I wrote?
I hope you wrote...
And I'm gonna hand you the phone to prove that I'm not just,
okay,
pulling shit out of my ass.
I think you wrote...
Can I guess that you wrote, I'm over it?
I think you wrote, oh
By
my
the
God.
way, I know you feel like you're killing because Roland's laughing really hard. Roland slammed 5 beers in 10 minutes.
What's up?
Because I chose to have a beer. I'm actually 1.5 in, that's it. And Roland had 5. What do you think, Sam?
I think
my
you
brother,
wrote...
heartfelt, he doesn't know this business.
You wrote this. Oh my God, that's terrible. Please keep me informed. If there's anything me or my wife can do for you, don't hesitate to ask.
All right. You want to...
I think that's what you wrote.
It's only fair enough that you read what I wrote.
All right, let me take a look
It's
at
in
this.
the blue.
Phone, okay.
Oh, wait, once again, he wrote, we just had a tremendous tree land on our house. Everyone's okay. Damage uncertain, and there you go.
Okay, you wrote, shit, glad you're okay.
That's good.
You don't have an
Why
ounce,
isn't that good?
Because you don't have an ounce of human compassion in you. You've lived the millionaire lifestyle for far too long, and you just don't relate to human beings anymore.
Then why bother even writing them back at all?
Because you put on a facade of somebody who cares. Because you want to convince yourself that you're a nice guy, but you're not. I just broke it down, didn't I?
Anyway, that same brother just sent the picture of the tree.
In one ear, out
Look
the
at
other.
This. I wonder if I could tweet this. Look at the massive tree that hit his house.
That is a tremendous tree.
He wasn't lying, right?
That's like a Scott Shannon-sized tree.
And he wrote,
fern.
He wrote, our house is on the other end of that tree, because you don't really see the house. You sort of see it in the distance in between the branches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to write.
Yeah. What's the response on
Our
that?
house is on the other end.
What kind of tree is it?
No, man. I got it.
Okay. How'd you respond? Okay. Opie just wrote the word cool.
Did I send it?
Yeah, he just sent it. You just responded by saying cool.
Well, it's a fucking cool looking tree. It's huge.
It's on his house.
It's huge, though, man.
That's the least cool thing that could have happened.
But is it not impressive?
No, it's not. The word is not impressive. It's daunting, I guess.
All right. Iraq, so...
cool, he writes.
The family's good?
For now, yes.
All right. We're going to wrap up soon.
Oh, my God.
I got Sam.
Hey, E-Rock, I heard about what happened.
By the way, Sal has been miserable because he had to do extra radio today.
Yeah. I heard about what happened to E-Rock's sister's house. Gnarly.
Yeah, that'd be kind of... Sal's miserable, by the way, E-Rock. Wouldn't you have jumped at the opportunity to come in and just fool around and have some fun radio without any fucking stress or pressure? Maybe a beer or two,
5
being drank?
Maybe.
Sal was fucking miserable that we made the call that we were coming back.
What if it was your first year here, Eric?
I'm not miserable.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Roland says he's tired, and it's fine. But if I
because Roland's a goof and he's drinking beers and he's a talent booker.
I'd love to be drinking beers right now. That'd
Plus, Roland hasn't been here for 6 months.
Well, why aren't you drinking a beer?
I would love to have one right now.
But why weren't you?
Because
I wasn't offered one.
He's not one of the guys.
Exactly.
Oops, your guts again.
But anyway, he's miserable that he has to be here.
Yeah. Tube Steaks
He
was
did a
happy.
good job, though. But we had Tube Steak Johnny. He was good.
Handsome Johnny Tube Steaks was in here, Eric. He was tearing this shit up.
Johnny has a passion. He wants to work.
Yeah,
he does.
and he laughed at a lot of my shit. It felt good.
He's like Oprah.
Usually people just stare at me. I'm like, fuck, someone's laughing. This is nice.
I looked in the window. He was laughing at my shit. That's never happened to me in my life.
He was like having barrel laughs.
Yeah, he was like, man.
Or belly laughs.
No,
I was looking at Roland when I said that.
It was barrel laughs.
I'm drunk. I forgive you.
All right, thanks. That's the line I can't cross with Roland. Been many times I felt like he was going to throw me through a window. All right, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You guys all get one question.
To who?
It's a surprise show.
Wow.
You get to ask me one question.
Okay.
Never ask me a question. Who goes first?
I think Roland should go first.
Give me $100.
That's a statement.
Ooh.
All Oh, it's a statement? You saw what I did. I was feeling good, and I did pull out my wallet.
May I please have $100?
And by the way, don't get the bright idea too late, because I know how you think. Look at the fucking video of the cabs in the parking lot completely covered in water.
It's crazy.
Oof. And the battery tunnel. What's your question?
Do you have another beer?
Do you have another beer?
Really, you will never have this opportunity again.
I got nothing. I'm just thirsty.
All right, Sam, go ahead.
Well, no, Sal next, I think.
Sal.
If you could.
Do you really hate me?
Fucking Roland. Sal, go ahead.
Do you think I suck?
Roland, you got the joke off. Let it go.
It's kind of funny the second time. It's not overkill yet.
It's the same
It
joke.
really isn't overkill, though. All right, go ahead.
If there was one guest that you could have that Roland hasn't booked yet, which guest would it be?
Oh, my God, that's a really good fucking question. We did have George Carlin, which was amazing. That was a biggie for me. Well, I don't really give a fuck about most celebrities, to be honest with you.
You passed, so that is true.
I've passed on so many fucking people. I've talked to just about every comic I can imagine. I would have to probably go music. And I would probably, even though I probably would shit my pants, it would be an Ozzy situation, and people will laugh at my answer. I would say Bono from U2.
Oh.
He's always one of my go-to bands, U2. Yeah.
All right.
That would be a biggie.
Roland?
Besides that, I don't even think I would. No, Roland's done.
Yeah, he asked.
He blew it. He asked if he could have another beer.
And the answer, of course, is yes. You can. You can.
I asked for $100.
Who wants next, Sam or E-Rock?
E-Rock can go.
When are we going to see this oil painting that you think is so horrible that you got for a wedding gift?
God, another guy that blew it. I tweeted that picture.
You did, I remember.
If you go to my Instagram, Opie Radio, and thank you for setting up a fucking badass plug.
You don't remember all the Photoshops and stuff?
I fucking Instagrammed the painting. I'm trying to even see if I could see it in my feed. It goes way down.
A long time ago.
Let me see. Oh my God, I'm up to the Pearl Jam show, my Chicago trip, Billy Joel, my Rochester 4th of July trip. Let's see, my Boston trip for my birthday, when I thought balloons were erotic and were a turn on.
Those are weird.
Let's see.
That was
our Cleveland trip.
Yeah.
My brother's picture of a hook through his thumb. God, is my Instagram great or what? Opie Radio. Where the fuck is the painting?
Oh yeah, I have at Rolandus 99.
Dude, where is my painting? I thought I put it on Instagram.
Maybe you just picked it.
You know what? I'm going home and I'm going to Instagram the fucking painting. I guess it's not on Instagram. I'll put it on Instagram tonight. But that wasn't the best question.
It wasn't great.
Sam, it's to you.
Let's see. What do I got to do to get over?
That's a really good question.
The fuck do I have to do to get to the next level?
See how he had to make it about himself, E-Rock?
Yeah, and if Sal was smart, he would have hit the sweeper to end the show already.
Don't do it now, asshole.
Yeah, I want to know the answer.
Too little, too late.
That's a good one, dude.
But E-Rock would have fucking hit that sweeper. I don't know. I mean,
it's not a good
people
answer.
Have probably figured out that me and Sam hang out a lot outside the show. So do me and E-Rock. So do me and Roland, to be honest with you.
And you and Sal?
And I've had some, fuck you, Sam, not so much. Not so much.
Not as much.
And we've had some heart-to-hearts, and I finally told Sam, I don't know what else to tell you. Have I said that?
Yes.
I go to him, for the first time in my career, I don't know what else to tell you. This place is pretty much using Sam Roberts.
That's true.
He's making no fucking money, and I really don't know. I told you a few things you should do.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to start knocking on other doors, because this place is just not going to do it for you.
Can you give him some money?
I've given him money. I've given all you fuckers money.
That's what I asked. Can you give me?
Oh, by the way, Steiner Sports, remember those guys?
Yeah.
My brother was hilarious. He's like, could you please find out how much I could get for the Islanders poster?
The Iraq Islanders poster. You called it a poster again. That was the great present that Iraq gave you. It was this framed, matted, artistic thing with the Islanders logo cut out. It was 3D and it was signed by which 3 Islanders signed it?
I'm gonna try to answer this, Iraq.
Was it Bossy?
I'm gonna go Clark Gillies. Am I right?
I don't remember at this point.
Oh, you don't?
Neither does Opie.
Was Mike Bossy?
I don't know if I think Bossy was on there, but the third one I swear to you I couldn't come up with it right now. Yeah, I don't know. Trottier maybe.
Oh,
maybe that was it.
That was the one that Iraq.
But my brother,
he gifted it to you for a Christmas gift, and you were like, "Oh, this is really great."
Right.
Within 24 hours, you gave it to your brother.
Yeah, I got a few clones of me in my family.
And he put it.
There's a few clones of me. My brother Scott's definitely a clone of me. He's an asshole too.
And he put it up in the basement.
No, it's in the garage.
That's what I meant, the garage. And now he's asking how much can I get for it.
Well, because of Iraq, my son knows who Batman is.
Hey,
I'll end on a positive note. He was playing today with his guys, and he said, "Daddy, Batman."
Oh, I got a question.
And he handed You already asked your question.
I got another one. What'd you do with the wrestling figures I gave your son? How come I don't see him in the house anymore?
Wow, that's a really good... Which ones?
The Rock and John Cena.
Were those the ones you could jump up and down on?
Well, I mean, theoretically you could, but that's not what... No.
I swear to God, I have no idea.
I gave them to your son in the hospital.
Maybe we left him at the hospital.
You son of a
No, I swear to you, I haven't seen him since my daughter was born.
All you Hughes are son of a bitches.
But I swear, I don't even have an answer for you. I forgot until this moment.
You didn't answer either of my questions then.
I have a question. Are you driving me home tomorrow, or that was just a tease?
Fucking roll.
He's drunk.
All right. I think we've done enough here. Iraq, any final thoughts before we see you tomorrow?
Nope. Bye.
Oh, wait, you're not coming in tomorrow?
As of right now, no. But if they clear everything out, then I'll try to come in tomorrow morning.
You're still in rescue mode.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here in the dark.
All right.
Doing 2 of the things that I hate the most.
Jerking off?
I don't even know what that
means.
Oh.
Reading and using the elliptical.
That's funny.
What are you reading?
I have 2 books. I have George Carlin and Cheat.
Oh, Cheat was all right. I like Cheat. I'm in Cheat somewhere.
Way in the back.
I know. I did bring that up. But the guy said that was a perfect position.
Yeah, they were lying to you.
They were lying.
You think they were?
Yeah, they were being very political.
Whoa. Someone cheated on the Twitter game. So we will not be playing Kim Mitchell Go for a Soda, which, by the way, I do like. That was a Rochester favorite. All right, first 2 songs that come into my Twitter account, Opie Radio, will be the 2 songs we wrap up the surprise show with. As I wait, we say goodbye to Iraq. Thank you, Iraq.
Bye.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Roland, thanks for whatever you did.
I know.
Sal, thanks for being a trooper.
But
What?
2 steaks.
Yeah, the real thank you goes to Handsome Johnny Tube Steaks.
Yeah, I like the Johnny Tube Steaks.
I hate you, Sam.
You don't. You love me.
All right.
I'm your role
Do I
model.
really have to do the first 2?
You do. That's the game. If you don't follow the rules, there's no integrity left.
Fuck it. Pick the first 2.
Estranged came in by Guns N' Roses, but that was the fucking 3rd song.
Nope.
Fuck. I want to see what other ones that I would have been able to play. Dazed and Confused again, just missed out.
Can't
Kickstart My
happen.
Heart, Highway Star by Deep Purple. I would have loved to play all those.
Ew.
But, Sam, once again,
Bruce?
proving to you I'm not lying. It'll be the first 2 that came in on my Twitter. It will be Sleepin' Warrior, without the G, Sleepin' Warrior. So he gets the Twitter plug, and he gets a song on the radio. Talking Heads, Life During Wartime. I like that song. And then Jeff Keegan fucks it up for everybody. So why don't you tweet him and say, fuck you, Jeff. It's Jeff, Geoff Keegan.
Ew, the G.
Keegan. He gets the big Twitter plug, but a lot of fuck yous will be sent his way because he picked Cisco Thong Song.
No way.
Are we doing this or not?
Yeah, of course. There's integrity in the game. That
All right.
has to be
Are we doing this or
maintained.
what? You with me or what?
100%.
Because a bunch of other radio fucking shows would fake this shit and make sure the 2 songs are kind of cool.
That's what the Opie Afternoon Secret Show is all about.
Are we going to do the fucking Life During War Times into the thong song?
You have to. There's no choice.
Are we men or what?
Sal?
It's all ready to go.
All right, so thank you for tuning into this nonsense. See you tomorrow on the radio. Have a good night. Here's the Talking Heads. Bye-bye.